like explain who we are maybe on GIMP and the PC, huh? So Harpster, my name's Harpster on the forums, and it's Sharpie on GIMP, right? So
I think everybody who's watching would know.
that's
everybody.
fine. That's fine. You don't know. You never know.
I'm Charlie. I am from Rosemount, Minnesota. My name is Brazen on the forums, and I am C. Arlinson on GIMP, but I don't really use GIMP all that much. I just scout on GIMP.
Yeah.
Aaron Kingery, I'm part of Team Albany. I'm
Hey,
Archmage
is
BB on
the
Jump.
tape still good?
Yeah, we're good, right? Everyone's here.
Which corner is that? That is. It's got the brown box. So that's got to go a little to the right.
And I'm Matt Sokol. I won a tournament once 18 years ago. That was it.
It was a little local in somewhere wherever the hell he's from.
I just want to point out that he's the reigning Decipher champion in both Wars games.
That looks good.
Wow.
Both.
What's the other
True
word?
story. Wars.
It's called Wars.
It was called Wars. They
It's
made it
like-
after.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like
Similar mechanics, but they didn't
like
have
flip
the...
cards, like war? Like
No, it was like this.
It was built to be a replacement for when they lost the IP for Star Wars.
Yeah, but they
It was just
screwed
very
that up.
generic. Everything was generic.
Yep.
A
Never
capital
supposed
starship
to.
instead of
Oh, that's how you
Yeah.
guys. All right, so what are we playing? Tom Kelly
IE versus Watch Your Step.
Ooh, this is a good matchup. And who's? Oh, he's typing it in right now. So if you guys, so Mishki, who's been playing Watch Your Step a lot lately, and Tom Kelly, who arguably is probably the best entanglements player. So this is a classic matchup. Ironically enough, in my IE, I had Alert My Star Destroyer in there, but I actually put B-Fred on playing Watch Your Step, so I pulled Alert My Star Destroyer.
We can give you updates on the other games as well. So I'll
Yeah,
walk around.
okay. And then, so Tom Kelly starts Justice in lieu of the mode points, which in this matchup's really good. And then it's kind of a race to get Merrick Steel to the Devastator, so you can lock him down on the...
Dark Jedi Knight, that is a good point, but we saw a wacky version of IE. I think this is going to be a traditional game where we're not going to see a Lord Vader with his saber come out.
This is I think it's a pretty even matchup.
Yeah, first off,
You
this is
get-
way different. They got the Justice.
You don't think Watch Your Step is...
I don't
Slightly
think-
disadvantaged.
Yeah, I don't think it's favored in this matchup.
I don't either.
It's if he gets Luke to the Cantina turn 1, depending on the build, it can be pretty close.
That's
he
what,
needs.
that's
he-
what my build's looking for.
Yeah.
With I Am Your Father.
Well, and he plays a little bit heavier character pool, which is good for this matchup.
Mishki?
Yeah.
Okay. And Tom Kelly, I bet you everyone can look at his last list, and it probably has not changed. That's a safe bet.
Pretty
We're going to
safe.
change one card.
And I'm only willing to bet that he's probably playing like for Dark Entanglements.
What is Brian Mishka playing for Dark?
He's playing Dark Side Senate, actually.
Is he?
He's
Yeah.
playing that 12 card that I think Johnny Chu
Chu
and
played.
Ronnie are playing. And that's against QMC.
Tom Kelly won QMC?
Yeah.
No.
Huh. He's never played those decks before.
Yeah, actually, I would anticipate that Dark Side Senate's favored in that matchup, just for
We don't have deck lists, Gamer Girl. We don't know.
I would say 2. I'm pretty sure it's 2.
2?
Yeah.
Let's see, like in our playtesting at least, we played it a lot with we have like 3 different people playing that deck right now. We've played against QMC, it's usually a win. Unless
Oh, he's talking about the
with
Senate.
the Dark Side Senate.
Yeah,
that
Senate
should be a
missions.
win just for the attrition adder,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
And
Yeah,
on
I mean,
and Dark
depends
Side,
on-
you can
depends
put
on,
Edsel, and they only
Kelly's-
draw one Destiny. So I mean,
What is the goal? Just to blow him out in space, right? Like that's just get the Tarkin.
yeah, Dark Side
Yeah.
should just go heavy towards the system.
early.
Emperor's Shuttle could be problematic, but
The trick is either to play X-Wing laser cannons
Yeah.
or to get Yoda in space on something.
correct. Correct.
Yeah, so
I guess you could do
yeah,
that.
and I remember from Worlds, Matt Harrison Trainer putting Yoda on some random ship, probably the Talon card ship, or not the Talon card ship, the Mirax's ship.
The most quiet guy needs to speak a little louder. So that's,
Adam in the back.
yeah, we got a bunch of people huddled around the computer, so you guys got to bear with us.
Nothing of consequence. Oh, you got a command stacked on Justice.
He
That's
doesn't
not bad.
have.
I guess Tarkin's Bounty V could be an addition. I have to
There is
I'm
no
pretty ignorant on that. What's the new Tarkin's Bounty?
Tarkin's Bounty. It
It's control.
Deploys
It's a
on
television.
Imperial Leader.
Oh yeah. And then you can look at the top card of the
If
reserve
it's-
deck.
if it's on Tarkin.
Come over here, so closer, so people can hear you.
Yeah. We can get closer.
sorry.
I'll even let you sit on my lap. I'm that nice.
So that's just got a little
He's
weird.
still kind of young here, Steve. We got
Oh well, whatever.
I'm 21.
all
We
right.
have one of the future Minnesota
Game on!
dominant players here.
So Justice is on the table. I'm guessing he forgot to pull the Desert Heart out. for
No,
his
it's
start
right there.
location. Well, he just took it out, but he. Oh no. What is that? A command?
It's a command.
He started it. He started Justice.
So it's DS61-5, Imp Decree, and Imperial Command. If I'm seeing it right, I think that's DS61-5. I get $5 if I'm right.
Which is actually pretty nice to have stacked because it's really good against Wiz.
Can they show their hands?
Oh yeah. Starting with that.
Bunch of Lukes.
Yeah.
All right, I asked them to flash their
Yeah.
hands.
Two Lukes.
Okay, he's got the Barrier, the Hear Me, the Luke, and Outrider.
Let me last for a
Tom.
second. He doesn't have two smugglers. He has Milas, and then he can pull Dash. But he doesn't have another one to flip. If you wanted to like go to space early and then flip.
He doesn't run Smugglers and Watch Your Step.
No,
No,
in
in his hand.
opening hand. He showed his hand.
I see what you're saying.
Tom Kelly is very
Yeah,
deliberate. Look at
it's
this.
the deploy +6 version of Wiz.
All right.
He
You
draws.
can play.
Oh, no, it's
drew
all
that?
cards from
Ooh,
the
that's
board.
That's
not
a
good.
That's a
horrible
horrible
opening hand.
opening hand.
He has the 2 command or
That's 3
two
cards he could have pulled.
Did he use Endor Shield then before that?
No, because he only flipped like 8 cards. I
Cards.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be horrible.
That hurts, man.
And the docking.
Executor Docking Bay and 2 Admirals.
Yes, Brian's hand is kind of business. That is correct.
Yeah, Luke turn 1's always good.
Oh, he did have Tarkin's Bounty in his hand? I didn't see that part. I thought that was according to my design that I saw him flash through.
See, there is a lot of Watch Your Step here.
Yeah, okay, so that's...
There is.
Thanks for that.
I played Watch Your Step first time.
Real DVD. He pulled it with his Ender Shield. That's why he had PS.
Oh, okay.
console.
That's Vikram.
Okay.
This DVD lots.
There's a fake one.
There's a fake DVD lots.
Someone stole his name.
Yeah, it was according
Yeah,
to my
and
design.
he did draw a card. That's a crappy card to draw.
That is very... It's just a dead card. Docking Big Pull Moss Espa.
Yep.
Because he had the extra document in his hand.
Yep. It's a good
There it
pull
is.
with if you start at mold points.
He's gonna put that on there. I don't know.
So it's a race to see if he could get Colonel Wolf Yolen to combat against him having Dash in his hand, right?
And Dash.
Did he
both. We gotta
have-
get over both of those?
DS61-5 on Imp Justice is actually pretty good. He'll be able to get that going.
Use my laptop just look at cards.
Yeah, he's going for activation.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That's it. Yep.
This way.
So I always like to pull Goldenrod right out of the gate, just in case they do the, Blizz 4 down to the docking bay, pull like Vader and move him over. So
Did he have does he have a way to pull... What is he? He has no AO. He's just doing that for activation.
yeah, you can't deploy the AO first
Your
turn,
turn while you can.
Oh, that's right.
Feel the new errata.
which I actually think isn't that bad.
Oh, because of the change to the objective?
The troopers, yeah.
I think it's a good minor change to not like totally mess with the deck. Just
Well,
to stop
I think
troopers, yeah.
troopers is actually still good. It's just not
I'm
turn
super
one
fast.
like.
Yeah.
I
Let's
am
not make your opponent cry.
so
turn
freaking sick of IE. I wish they had done something even worse. I'm just so sick of this thing.
It definitely, I feel, regulates the meta a little bit though. Just
How does it
'cause
regulate the meta? It's just not fun to play against.
What? It's interactive.
Oh, it's just the worst.
Interactive.
It's the worst. It's the worst. I'm
Says
glad.
the Watch Your Step player.
Well, can you imagine if they do make this Rel Ops helper and we just Rel Ops that
Yep.
IE?
Game on, baby.
Oh,
Game
man.
on.
So the Ral Ops helper isn't so.
I just
Rad
want
Ral
Rel
Ops-
Ops playable.
I don't know if it's going to be playable for now. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
shit balls.
Holy
That.
K2SO and Luke.
We're hitting here yapping about how bad this deck is, and
There's no Gik in his hand.
Hold on.
There's
How
there is no
do you
Gik
pay?
in that.
What did he pay?
Yeah, that's
Oh, K2S?
6 and K2S.
Puts a card back.
So 10. Does he get 10?
That's K2SO.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, he gets 10. Oh,
And he
fucking
hits.
hit.
Hits.
What's the destiny? He has no fucking good.
He's using Piet to pull an AO.
Like my father before me.
Wait until he finds out how much it's going to cost to move his Luke.
Oh,
He pulled it out.
oh, he pulled it. Okay, not
I don't know
Destiny.
why he pulled it. Well,
He pulled it
like,
because he's about to die.
yeah, he wants
He
it.
can't draw
now.
Destiny.
He doesn't get Destiny.
He doesn't get Destiny, so it doesn't
So you
matter.
just
Unless he
wants the
has
card.
sneak attack. Sneak
So it is 3. What is K2SO? 4 power?
4 power.
So he has 12 right now.
Yeah.
12 to 3, so it's 9. He's losing. He's peeling
At least
9.
9.
plus Destiny.
Plus
Hopefully
Destiny
this
plus
is a
1.
6.
Yeah, plus Destiny plus 1.
9, 5.
4.
He's losing 14. He's peeling 14 cards.
Yep, 14 because that plus 1 with the
Yeah.
effect.
That ain't how you want to start that game.
That's a great. A great.
I didn't,
That's what
I
happened
didn't
in my
see
game.
K2SO.
Sorry,
until
I only
taken
lost 13 though.
Now the shitty part is getting him back to Tatooine.
Well, it's just
Take
going to
most
cost
of
you
it.
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would totally worth the 14 for.
Oh,
So.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
You can leave them there for a couple turns till you're done setting up.
So
And
And you can still drain.
You can still right.
Oh, no, he can't.
Well, he can deploy 2 smugglers. and 2
That
different
was
locations next
brutal.
turn and
That
drain.
was a brutal hit.
I think this guarantees Brian the win, I believe, because he's going to have to reinforce space now. There's no it's going to be so difficult for him to flip. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
lost,
with
like-
you that it guarantees, but so it now becomes a mitigation, right?
Yep.
Like,
He lost at least 2 vehicles.
Mm-hmm. There's Tempest Scout 3.
And Tempest Scout 4. The top one, the
where
one
would
on
he?
top of
The
screen
question is
4.
why would he put him there without mount points? So I think he wanted to pull the Admiral's order,
Yeah.
He
and
wanted
then
the
next,
activation, too.
Yeah, you get the.
he doesn't have mount points. So then I think,
Oh, yeah, that's right. He doesn't start.
I think next turn after that, the goal is to
Yeah,
pull.
why wouldn't you put him?
He has his mount points out.
You would literally just be doing that.
No, he doesn't have mount points out.
No,
right?
no, he's just doing that to pull the AO, probably stack the Devastator. And
Put it on. He should have just
You
put him on
should-
the Devastator and paid the 2 extra and moved along.
Tom probably only
I
lost
agree.
13 because he took one up Justice, which mitigates
Well, I will
the
tell you
knocks.
this. So Tom's been playing Entanglements a long time, but the new edition of K2SO totally changes this.
That's true.
Right? Because now all of a sudden you went from not having a spy, except for if you can run R2D2. That's about really the only thing previous to that, right?
Yeah, it could be a habit to deploy it to the docking bay, but having K2SO in your starting hand, that's just the risk he took, I think.
Yep. That's a rough one.
Well, if that's true that he's talking about not really worrying about the spy beat, it might have just cost him a game.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's hard to alter your game plan based off of, one card, right?
Yeah. That they may or not be playing.
No, exactly.
And may or may not
We
have
all
a strategy.
play
Yeah.
play meta cards, but it's no different than why I didn't put in some against hidden base in my entanglements. Like there's a quick pro quo on how many meta cards you can actually throw in and fit in a deck and actually still achieve your deck's objective, right?
Yeah.
Cards are.
Yeah, if he does have a gig, true.
I don't know if he runs it.
It is.
I don't think he usually runs a Gik in IE.
Yeah, I don't.
You should pull up an
I'll
old
pull
list.
up a old list.
But
For what I know, I don't think he knows
Yeah,
this.
I think if he did have got taken out for a tentacle,
Yeah,
something.
no,
like a
it
still
does
grabber.
cost the +2. But I mean, here's an example of why it's probably a better idea to throw him up in space. I mean, granted, I'm a cheerleader at this point at the event, so
Dragon's
take it
Armor.
with a grain of salt, right, boys? Can you pass the Coke, please? Thank you. Thank you.
as long as you bring the hookers.
He's probably
Well,
going for-
that
Game on, ladies.
I got no Wi-Fi.
Game
Pull
on.
it up on my phone.
You need Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Here, I can give you Wi-Fi.
I'm guessing.
Aaron, the best color commentary goes to you, right?
I'm guessing he's trying to get maybe Black 5,
Personal?
DS615,
Mine's at 80%.
DS615 for the force pull searches.
There you go. That's the password, bud.
Unless he lost it, I didn't really. He lost that 1335.
Yeah, it does cost a lot to move, as they're saying in the thing, but it doesn't totally worth it for 13.
Yeah, and he can wait 3 turns to move.
No,
when
yeah.
it's convenient.
Let's be honest. That was the right play for Brian. I mean, we're all in agreement on that.
Right.
Yeah. No, that was the right play. And for all we know, we don't even know. Maybe he's running R2D2 as well. So maybe he's got 2 spies. Maybe it's even that much worse because he knew he was going to play against Tom Kelly.
But you need the undercover then too.
Huh?
He doesn't create presence.
He
right?
doesn't have presence.
He gives
You
an
can't-
icon wherever he goes, right?
Does he? I don't know what the
R2D2?
virtual
Yeah.
is.
Oh, no,
really?
R2D2 virtual? No, he's amazing. And then if you play like Crash Site Memorial, you just throw him at their non-battleground. He dies, he goes Crash Site, you swap card, go right back. I mean, it's good.
Right.
I need a stir.
Wow. Nice.
See that?
You're resourceful.
That is years of experience honed to find perfection.
We went with the Crown Vanilla. Okay, so he plays Blizzard 4, pulls Mara Jade. He might.
This is why he had Pia to the docking bay last turn, because you can use him to flip this turn.
Tom Kelly does not play a Gick on his 2017 Worlds list.
Okay, and that's the most
But he does play
recent
2
thing.
close calls. So I mean, like some of the mitigation can happen
Yeah,
through
we're
there.
saving 3.
Well, I mean,
Well, 2
it's-
cards. 2 cards, right? Because the difference.
Yeah, I'd say it's worth the gamble. I think in any situation that's the right play.
But also, yes.
Even if he's not favored.
Yeah, because I mean, Darkseid could have a gig. They could have sneak attack. They could have close call. I mean, there's a lot of things I think that help in the matchup.
Well, he also played Executor Docking Bay from his hand, so he knows that there's another card gone. So I mean, like, I don't know. I think
It's a good play.
yeah.
It makes it harder for him to flip the next turn.
I would think that. I honestly think Tom Kelly would think he's favored in this matchup, though, and that's why I don't think he was doing it to gamble. I think he was doing it because that's kind of how. It's instinct on what he's done.
I've played this game 1,000 times.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
No, exactly. I mean, I don't think there's a single person that's played this exact matchup more than Tom Kelly. And if you've ever played against Tom playing entanglements, you know, I mean, his results speak for themselves. So,
Yeah.
but that's the thing on any given Sunday, right?
makes it
Any
easier for
given
Brian
Sunday,
in,
the
in that situation because he knows he's going to play.
Oh,
He's saying that from Brian's perspective, being unfavored, that's more a reason why he went to the docking bay. But
Yeah, I think
I
you go
don't-
to the document.
yeah.
no,
And the
I
thing
would-
about Brian-
the counter opposite.
Right.
I'm not taking anything away from what Brian's done in this game. I'm saying the reason why Tom goes to the document, it's not for the gamble of it. It's because that's what he does turn 1.
Right.
Is he puts Piet at the docking bay and he pulls the AO for turn 2, right?
Just like the Patriots, 10 scripted plays to start the game.
I mean, I would venture to say Tom probably knows, guarantee what he's going to do in the first 3 turns in this matchup, right?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
turn 1's automatic. And then turn 2, activate. Maybe he probably knows how much he activates, how much he's going to draw, and then turn 3 is the variable
Well,
on what he does.
Brian net decks a lot, and he knows this deck. He builds. When we play test this deck, he builds it based off Tom Kelly. So he knows the deck. He might know that there's no Gick in it, or he doesn't generally play Gick too. So
Yep. And now he's flipped. This will be interesting. He's going to put some damage out there.
yeah. So Brian is space. Can he go space now?
Scomp-Link access.
He's going for.
It's like the whole new polarity thing.
That's interesting.
What?
Brian can go to space now with dash. Hopefully he doesn't miss the pull.
Go. Yeah, that's hoping that he doesn't play I Can't Shake 'Ems, which he plays like 3 of them. And then he pulls Colonel Wolf Lauren.
He should shuttle up Iroll to the ship.
Yeah. Although I'm not really sure. Did anyone see the cards that he lost?
2 vehicles, that's all.
Chewy. Oh, if he had Chewy Milas. He's trying to bait him to go to the Desert Heart.
So one thing I found interesting is starting Walkling over I Must Be Allowed to Speak. See, I'm a fan of actually starting I Must Be Allowed to Speak, but I also run the Crash Site Memorial in lieu of trying to Walkling Luke's Saber. I know it's been more favored of running like a second Luke Saber now, so it is kind of interesting. In my matchup against my round 1 opponent, I actually weapon leved Luke's stick, the new Rebellion Luke. So I weapon leved it with Yasani Asard and actually smacked him with his own lightsaber. That was kind of fun.
I hear there's a shield for that.
Brian even he
There
also
it
made that
is, but you
play-
don't see weapon leved coming. I mean, unless you do.
He also made that play given he got no activation in starting hand. So
Oh, you know what? You're right. I didn't even put that together. He doesn't. He hasn't gotten any of his 2-0s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to play that 4-3.
So now he probably goes to space. Did he put the
Didn't
AO?
shuttle.
Yep. He didn't shuttle. He could always play fish out a less than 2 ability carry.
Or even barrier.
Man,
Does he play
I'll tell you
barrier?
what now.
Usually doesn't
though,
play barrier.
Now, because Brian he didn't really have a whole lot of cards, right? Because that was his next turn.
Oh, he has Han in hand?
Go to the
Is that
PC
Han?
site and look up Tom Kelly's 2017 Worlds List.
Can't we just grab people's deck list? From
No,
right next door?
What year did you want me to look up his deck list?
2000.
So he can go
this
Captain
last-
Han,
this last
Milos,
Worlds.
Falcon, put a card down with Luke
Just the most
effect,
recent one.
and then go for another.
Yep, that's
blow out
Harkins
space.
Barrier.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, he's
Okay,
going for
here
Nova.
we're going for Dash.
He has no barrier.
Does he have a Gick?
No, we were.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Let's see if how much force does Tom have? Tom's got force.
The only thing you could have is that stupid reacting.
I can't shake him.
Tempest Scout 6, but he doesn't.
I can't
play.
shake him with Wolf Lauren is the play here. He's got DS61-5 on there, I think, right? No?
No, Ozzel's on that.
Ozzel.
He only
Okay.
has 1 stack left. No, he has 2.
His 2.
He's got the decree and then the command.
He doesn't have a way to flip. Oh, does he?
No, he's not going to flip. There's no way.
He has a Milos in his hand right now.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, but I'm saying he's not going to be able to flip and then.
Puts Milos on it.
Dude,
Yeah.
what you're saying is like he throws a random dude at the cantina to get the 2 destinies.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that'd be nice, like a Mirax or something.
Yeah, but then straight
Well,
up
and his
Mirax.
Mara Jade is out here, so there's not a real risk he's gonna like
There's none.
He just initiated.
initiate it.
Yeah, but if he doesn't draw high, it's I mean, he's not going to clear him anyway.
True story.
All
True
power 6.
story.
He's power 9, 10, 11, minus 8. So he's going to be power 3 to 8.
Yeah, well, it could be just a thing to get rid of
Ooh,
Oh,
That's a 5. Dash
That's
is
Dash.
Not correct. Yeah, Dash is correct.
yeah,
Dash
because
is
he's
the
only
five.
4'4".
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
that's Dash.
Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Does what Wes add to the smugglers?
And then he only loses one, so he still hits him with occupation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he only has to lose Ozzel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's gonna be
Well, he
a lot
has
of
to lose
damage.
Oslo and some more, right?
Oh, but he's about to lose Outrider next turn.
Well, he has, so it's 8 to.
He did that without moving into attack
Eight to-
position.
Okay, so let me ask you guys a question. So despite that loss,
No, it's
do you
exact
feel
6.
like, I kind of feel like Tom Kelly's in the driver's seat right now?
Yes,
If he
because
can- if he
because
can
A,
beat
he still
Milos.
has to bring Luke back,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have moving, and he's about to lose his Outrider. Yeah, this is not good.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yes, first turn too.
I mean, I still think you got to do that though.
Because he's losing 1, 2, 3,
Reinforced
4, 5,
space.
6, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, and he's not flipped, and he's about to lose. Ooh,
Yeah, well, he gets to grab cards with his objective.
Yeah,
card.
even that though, because depending on what Tom's got in his hand, he can now go Cantina. And
How
then,
many cards does Mishki have? Not many, right?
He probably just drew like 4. He had like 5 left over. Oh wait, no, he had to play May last week. Probably has less than that now.
Uh-oh.
And he put back card.
Again, we spoke too soon.
I know, right? Yeah.
Every
Possibly.
every game I've been doing, like after 3 or 4 turns, I'm like, oh, it's over. He's gonna win by 20, and then 2 turns later, I'm like, oh shit, this is a good
well,
game.
yeah, and that's the thing
So
is
it seems like that play wasn't worth the chance. I think that was an opportunity to draw up so you can flip the
well,
next
so
In
keep
space,
it.
you mean?
turn. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you're right, because you're not going to clear Ozzel. You're not going
It's
to draw
4 for
greater than
6.
6. With
No,
a single
so
destiny.
if you flipped, like if you had Mirax and you had like a Hujix in your hand, I would do it.
Yeah,
Because
that
then
way,
you're drawing
you could
2,
put-
and you
oh,
have
yeah.
a chance of killing Devastator. You
You
kill
could put
Devastator,
Milos in the cantina then instead, and you're
and then throw Mirax up in space or
wait,
anything,
Or,
right?
or at the
Way better.
docking bay, and if you
Yeah.
needed to land after, you could just land.
Exactly. So if you had the opportunity to draw 2 destinies in that, like with a
100%.
Mirax or Theron or whatever, I would absolutely go after that because if you kill Devastator in this game's
that's
over
way
because
because you kill the
Yeah.
celebrate the
occupation. You pull
and what's he
Battle
gonna
point.
do? Pay to 9 to drain for
3.
He put Kessel
Yeah.
He still has execute,
back twice now.
which he might not have
Pull it
pulled,
again.
or he couldn't have pulled because he didn't use mod
What's
points.
he putting back Kessel with?
So
He
with
puts
it,
Kessel back with the effect, the Luke effect.
with the Luke
But he
effect.
can't because he's not on the battleground.
Oh, does he have to be a battleground?
Yeah.
oh,
To put it back, you
do
can
you have
have
to
+1 Destiny everywhere, but you don't get.
So he's actually put a card back to battle turn 1.
hold on? So you can't do that then.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I guess you can't. Yeah.
Oh, so that turn
Oh.
1 K2SO and Luke.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay.
The
Let's-
put back a card is at a battleground. The Destiny +1 is not.
So he doesn't
That's
even get a
anywhere.
battle turn 1 then.
Right.
Oh man, that's a revelation. Oh, I bet you. We tell Tom that after the game, he's gonna be pissed. But he should know that.
Right.
Who plays Watch Your Step more than Tom?
During your turn, if
Oh, it's at a battleground.
Oh my God.
On your force pile.
And that was the 10th card.
Well, now he's gonna get a blowout right here. Counter blowout.
Can you guys still hear us in the chat just to confirm that he messed up with that Luke effect? It shouldn't have battled. Yeah.
No. It was a mistake, but Tom's gonna be pissed
Says
at
on himself for not noticing.
That's
Okay,
that's
good.
the thing,
Yeah.
gentlemen. We're probably a pretty small community. I mean, even I allow us to be friends. I'm not pissed about it. When I say mad, I get mad that I didn't try to cross him and stuff like that. It's self humiliation is really what it comes down to.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Six is nice.
That doesn't matter.
yeah, that's one guy.
Yeah.
And what did Tom draw?
4. Which flagship, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Milos is.
Oh man, could you imagine if he had remembered that and then he would have just stranded Luke there?
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Game Yarn is there too.
And then
so you
and then
could've
and then
tra- oh, wait, no,
and then
that's-
Piet just like moves over.
Yeah, and it's just like,
For
oh,
free.
big mistake.
This, yeah,
Oh my god.
But you know what? I forgot it too until you reminded me, Aaron. I would have let it too.
Huh? You would have let it go back?
No,
No, I
you
wouldn't.
see-
I would have.
He wouldn't have noticed the
that.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't. We were all here watching.
Yeah,
I didn't
oh, yeah.
notice until 2 turns later.
Man, if he had a
Yeah, I was just asked to confirm. By the way,
The colors.
you were just mad.
That's a true story, man. Hey, I'm working on being nicer. Seriously?
He's been nothing but nice this
Yeah.
weekend.
I'm on the sensitivity committee.
Mr. Sensitivity himself.
Thank you.
All right, so we missed this. Was this a big beatdown? It must have been, right? So
He hasn't lost extra force.
So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. So difference of 9. I don't think he's peeling cards. I could be wrong a little bit on my
six,
math.
so yeah.
yeah, but you know what though? His best ship for winning the matchup in space, Outrider, is now gone.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Tom Kelly was just a pro. I'll peel 14 and then boop, boop.
Yeah.
That's why he's there and I'm not.
Right. Yeah.
Well, it still got 14 cards more difficult to win the match.
Yeah, but I
Regardless of the
can't
game.
wait to tell him that it doesn't work that way.
Well, it's about to be even now. The force loss from that battle is going to be even after.
Yeah, but I still don't actually think it's still an even game, right? Because he's
Oh
he's
no,
perfectly
not
set
at
up.
all. Not at all. Yeah. This
Yeah,
is-
Mishki not getting any of his 2-0s.
And he's got the tunnel vision if he wants it.
He went uber aggressive and hasn't drawn cards either.
I
I
know.
mean, that was one of the consequences is you don't
See?
get to draw.
Yeah.
Now
Let it,
Mishki has to keep it close.
let it all hang out.
Turn one. I think we're convinced he's going to lose now at this point, right?
Just mitigation. Just
Get
mitigation.
something crazy here. No. Maybe get Luke out.
Dude,
Just
he's
turn-
not even activating that much.
Yeah, active judging probably should have.
We didn't catch that till way after.
It
though.
depends who the active judge is.
However, there's a lot of games going on right now.
If
It's top
if the
16.
active judge is like Reed, he's like, you don't activate. He's on a battleground.
Is there actually active judging though?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
I think are they trying it in top 8? I don't. Or
Probably
top
top
4?
four,
I don't know.
Yeah,
If Emil actually was here, he would have caught it.
They did it at top 8 at Worlds this year, right?
All right, Nick.
Did we ask Harpster about B. Fred not forfeiting? Are you so someone else approached me about this, about the battle in space. He did forfeit. He re-fortified up in space.
Yeah, we were wrong.
None of us saw it.
You just can't.
Jeez,
You guys
paid
just.
9.
You guys just can't see it.
Oh, that's a whole other turn gone. Though. That's another 7 force loss.
And he's drawn.
Drawing, yeah.
And
1, 2.
Now he can go to
5,
space,
6,
draw 2
7,
Destiny
8.
at least.
He's taking 8 damage.
Yeah, but no, he can't because he has Justice.
True. A spin maybe.
Yeah, but
Well, there's lots of cards in the lost pile to choose from next turn.
Very true. Very true. A moving into attack position comes to mind.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, if he has either one of the two in his
Oh,
hand.
we got.
then
No, we saw.
yeah,
and
turns
it
too
has,
late.
Oh, he has the JCC.
you know,
now.
the JCC sitting out on the table.
Oh.
I played that earlier this turn. Now, okay, next turn he'll be
Not
able
a
to
turn too
activate.
late.
Next turn he'll be able to activate everything.
The game is even minus board state now because he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Yeah, this
Which
this
is
is right.
14.
So this turn Tom can just spread.
You're Mr. Positivity King, right?
It's just.
No, it's just trying.
Right.
It's what?
It's just 8 damage.
Oh yeah, the system. Ooh,
I anticipate
Mr.
a
Sensitive.
reinforce of the system and
You've
then-
got a new nickname, Steve.
Huh?
I like the
New nickname,
Mr.
Harpster.
Oh,
It's
who?
caught on. You are Mr. Sensitivity.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 interrupts or trample, and I can't shake him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow.
He's going to put Kessel out. Well, so it's Tom's turn. He'll probably reinforce Devastators, my guess.
Oh, he just lost that. Oh.
That's okay. You want to see that in the lost pile?
The problem is, he would have to deploy probably the Cantina or Kessel and deploy because what I'm thinking is if Tom goes to Cantina this turn.
Take it out.
What?
He has Blasted Orchid in there. It's okay. But I don't think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's a good card. You know what it?
With Watch Your Step, it could blow somebody out.
Yeah, and it also cancels a force strain. Like if you could move in front of somebody at the cantina,
Yep, that's true story.
it's not bad.
And control. It's like
play
control
it twice.
right hand.
Yeah.
It's also good against IG.
Tom
Like,
has
Vader and
only
IG
2
over, and you can
interrupts
just
in
two
hand.
No, I
Scrubs.
think it has more.
How do you know?
There's the same.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I had to think about like what matchup.
So
he's
there's
worried
a I
about,
can't
'cause
shake
Huntdown is a
him.
pretty
Control,
bad
right?
matchup for Huntdown.
This?
One
This
was
is bad for Huntdown.
I can't shake.
Just 'cause of
okay.
the force
I'm
activation
gonna go verify
limit,
people's hands
but-
real quick. I'm curious.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I don't think I've seen many Huntdown. I know Chris Westergaard said he played Huntdown, but I haven't seen any out there otherwise.
Dennis is playing Huntdown.
Is he?
Okay. Pressure deck.
Yeah. It's put Vader down turn 1 and
See what happens.
yeah, hopefully he lives if he doesn't put another one down. Like,
Don't have a Vader in hand. Blister 4.
does it forget Vader? Yeah.
Huh.
Lando does nothing.
But he's got a pulsar skate. Look like.
And control scepters.
And then
Control
what did
top
Tom?
position.
I asked him to show their hands.
Tom hasn't showed you.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did.
There's the wolf.
I did.
He has
He did so quick.
Wolf Horn in his hand.
He just played him.
Okay.
Now he's moving Blizzard 4 over. Shuttle and Commander up. And that's
Commander Desani, so
is that
everything's
eye roll
free.
or one of the biker scouts. It's really it's kind of fuzzy.
Tom is looking good here after we basically called it a loss for him by 30.
Well, I never said lost by 30.
That's true.
I was
Charlie
telling
and I
him
were
he was
ready
the
to
champ.
throw him under the bus.
Yeah.
That's hard to come back from.
I think the Outrider play was not the
Yeah,
most.
you have to do that when you're flipped and you draw the 2 destinies. You do that, I mean,
Yeah, committing that much resources to fighting.
He tried not to take 7 damage that turn, and instead took it for 2 turns in a row and lost his his space package.
I think he just felt like kind of helpless. He's like, I have to do something. I'm going to take 6 damage next turn. Like,
moving Luke back that turn instead of the next one,
That's
and holding
what-
those cards.
But
would
then
have
he
been
has the
much
same
easier.
hand. He didn't get to draw at all because he's paying 8-4. So he has 2 cards left in his deck, or in his
Well,
force pile.
Yeah,
just
he's
to
going to get
2 cards more.
yeah.
Yeah.
2 cards more is 2 cards at this point.
Then he can go down with Dash and Milas and draw 2 if he has a spin.
Yeah.
Right.
Still a lot of game left to play.
Or even look at,
Yes.
hey, I go to Kessel instead, and so you're hitting me for 8, I hit you for 5. I've had the huge
So
lead.
it's been like
Yeah, push the damage.
three or
Yes.
4 turns
Yeah.
where Tom hasn't lost any cards.
Yeah. Right.
Yikes! And when I went out there to check, he's got quite a bit of life force.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to have 20
He
something.
didn't have a big hand coming in. He drew this turn, though, right?
Tom,
Yeah.
There's no way Dash
I thought he only had like
got
4
out
cards.
of Tatooine. No, yeah, pretty much.
Right.
I don't know
Well,
if he thought he could flip or
well,
something.
so if he could have flipped and drawn 2 Destinies, at that point I thought there was only one pilot on the Devastator. So if you draw 2 Destinies, even if you have a spin, all you have to do is draw greater than a 7, and then you lose the Devastator. So that's what we're talking about. Water.
Oh,
good.
I'm trying to tell you to sober up.
It looked like giving
I just
poison.
started drinking.
Nope, sober up.
Man.
No, wait.
Yeah,
how
hold
much-
on.
I thought you said he was 21.
This is to keep the headache away after.
I don't have
After.
He is
You
a
don't have it yet.
seasoned drinker at these stars.
Oh my god.
Seriously?
Look, this is my every time I
We
see
know.
Harpster, his first question is, "Hey, someone got a card for a beer run?" This is the 3rd year in a row. 3rd year in a row.
It's
he's asked
really
for that.
cold outside.
Oh no, I hear you.
Really cold outside.
You know why? That's because we come here in fucking January.
Yeah, so actually there's been a little bit of talk about maybe possibly in the future swapping around the NPC and the Indoor Grand Prix, right? So if we did the NPC in May and we did the Indoor Grand Prix in January, you know what it's like in January in Seattle?
Yeah, but you know,
It's like 50 degrees.
but the problem is then you have the NPC and World so close together. Like, I think it's a great split they have
In
there.
May? Worlds is in
2 months?
October.
Yeah, well, traditionally
month.
it's been in
Or this
August.
year.
Yeah, traditionally it's been August, so I don't know what they're going to keep doing.
So May, June, July, August.
Chewy,
It's 3 months.
That's good. Gives you warm up.
5
As
left.
long as you're set to.
Ed, don't you wish you could search your use pile? Don't you wish you watch your stuff?
He's not going to go to Kessel because wait, did he pull? He drew Executor. He pulled Executor.
They also
It should be in
He
his
drew
hand.
it. He drew it as a battle destiny.
Yeah, he still should. No, he doesn't have mob points.
Yeah,
he can't
so he
pull it.
didn't.
So he could safely go to Kessel, right? Unless he has it in his hand and I didn't see.
Well, you never know. Now,
does.
now Tom's looking at the top card.
He has. No, that's Commander. He doesn't have DS615, so. Actually, he's going to get DS615 hopefully, and then he can fish it out.
Wonder what he does here. He can flip them back.
Oh, we got high roll.
Yeah, like what he can move K2SO over, but then Strand's in there.
I think
Yeah, flips him back.
if Brian had moving to attack position, he was in a great position to attack Tatooine, but he didn't. So
Brian's only looking at 2 damage this year.
Agreed.
Yeah, but now Luke's stranded at
2
the,
damage.
he
I'm
flipped him
seeing
back.
it.
He flipped him back.
Oh.
Right.
That's very helpful for
Oh, because
delaying him.
he's got the dodge.
But it can't move.
We can't move away.
No.
You
When I,
can
Yeah,
move Vera.
I think he's fine with Luke.
the dodge.
He,
Well,
he
no,
wants to lose Luke here.
Yeah.
so he can rebattle with him
Yeah.
against like Mars.
You
Or,
can't do it with
I don't know,
K2SO,
but-
right? Or no, never mind. That's only the swinging part. That'd be really good.
no,
So
because
now he limited him to 2 damage, which is helpful.
And you just watch him play a guy in space, so that's one less guy.
so
in his deck, too.
wouldn't it here you just deploy against Lando? Lando dodges away, loses 2 force. You take over the cantina. And then-
yeah, but remember, I don't know how many cards Tom has in his hand, and he has a lot of characters already on the table.
Yeah. Well, I'm
You
just
just have to
thinking.
get Vader, right? Like if you got Vader.
Vader, Imperial Garrison, or Stormtrooper Garrison.
1 uses the shuffle. That's your reach combo.
It could be interesting.
He's thinking about losing a card from his hand.
No, he cock decks.
Why did you lose your 3?
Why do you lose?
Is he drain
Does he have
+1
nail?
somewhere?
Does
you
he
drain
not
the
know he's
system?
flip back? Right.
So you try to drain at the system? Look, he lost 2 more, right?
Lost 1.
You can't drain at the system when he's flipped.
No, he did flip back. I see it on the objective.
Let me
Like,
go look.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's on the 0 side. It's right there. You don't know what the entanglement's Jeff. He's on the 0 side.
We lost 4 damage though.
He lost 3.
Yeah, it looked like he lost 3.
3, yeah. People watching at home, do you agree that was 3 force loss? Where'd the third one come from? There is it. Oh, we don't see the admiral's orders.
Oh, the
Oh,
AO.
the ping.
I don't even
Well,
see it
is
on the
there
table.
a-
Oh, I see it on the table now. Okay. Thank you.
I don't see it.
Is that Veers? Is that, who's under Wolf?
Oh yeah.
He does have the AO out.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, but who's the
Commander.
I think General Veers might be under
General Veers?
Wolf.
No, that looks like a one-word deal.
Does it?
I think it is.
Veers is extremely blurry.
General
I could say
Veers looks really small
it's,
for
it's on
lettering.
the exact opposite side of the table. I would have to walk by Tom.
That's fine. We'll trust that they are. Yeah, right? Sorry. We should pay more attention. This is what happens when you have 5 people commentating, right?
He's going to trample him, I think. Oh, but he could play the. No, he can't trample because he has the card in his use pile. Yeah, he cancel it. Play a card from the use pile, dude. Write that card right at the top of his use pile.
He
cancel
just
it.
played it.
Oh, okay.
He puts the 5 back because he plays it. You play it before you draw. So that was a big commitment of force.
Yeah.
Here's as far away.
Oh, did he play another one?
Tramples. Yikes.
You can't help but to laugh at that. That's funny.
The double
He
trample.
no escaped it back or something? Or he just had 2 in his hand?
Probably 2 in his hand. He usually plays
All-
2.
So he
all his
reflips here,
stockpile
right?
Stuff is gone.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, and he does not control 3.
Mahdi? That makes sense.
Can you battle
does control
K2SO?
Yeah.
Oh, then he does. Oh, he doesn't control 3. Yeah, he controls 3. He doesn't
He
control
does.
3.
He has
3 and 3.
3
Yep, that flips.
2.
3 and 2.
So now flipping back would be win a battle.
Yeah. Be-
Admiral Mahdi.
Play another Chewie, hopefully. And you grab Chantrell.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would.
but it looked like he already had grabbed. I can't shake him.
Yeah, grab it.
Yep.
Don't understand that question.
Why not hit the droid?
Instead of Chewie.
Oh,
'Cause
I read Druid.
I would go for the trample on Chewie just because Chewie's definitely more of a threat against vehicles. He can swing on the vehicles with his bowcaster.
Maybe he didn't know he had a 5 either.
right.
Because if he has a 5, then he plays the what's that freaking interrupt that subtracts 1?
Oh no, his Luke
Well, the
is.
droid's ability
Oh,
is zero.
he's flipped and
Oh,
Luke's
it
stuck
targets
at the
ability.
desert
Oh.
hearth. So now he's gonna just loop the or Tarkin's order on him. I'm just guessing that Tarkin's orders are in his deck, but
I'll tell you right now.
14. Let's see, he has like 17 cards left.
he still has to pay 3 for
Why
it.
doesn't trample K2?
Yeah, he
also?
does have a Tarkin's
Yeah.
order in his list.
His oldest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, he did. He finally flipped now.
So he pays 3. He's gonna drain.
You must
Three
know
if it
we
doesn't
can't do much in space at this point. Drain case 2. Play interrupt.
Oh, wait. Control tunnel vision first.
Yeah. See if you can get space.
So did he play Tarkin's orders? Is that what the card in the use pile is?
That's not.
Where are your cards?
No, he didn't drain.
Grab him. Let me get back. Google his members.
Good call. I'll take care.
I got you. Put the other 2. So I was going to put back in.
Yeah, pay 2. He didn't drain at all. Probably looked for space. Kick him off.
He's not gonna be able to. He's probably got like a I can't shake him or a
Well, he hasn't-
barrier.
He has another. He's 2 cards on Justice still, I think. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's only used the one.
So he
There's
needs to
still
spin.
Free and
Does a close call. So he can't close call if he takes a card off. But if he can spin,
he's got to spin from hand.
Han's gone.
He's got what Pulsar skate left?
Pulsar Skate Mirax, and maybe another Smuggler. For
Wedge adds one of the maneuver you
Wedge
can
would be
spin for
good.
a 6, right?
Wedge would be very good, yeah. He spin, draws a 6, kills a Devastator.
I think at this point you got to go all out and try to take over the system if you have a chance.
It's just crazy how quickly this game got away from Brian.
And, well, in K2SO was stuck.
Is he?
Where's he going to go with the desert with Luke?
Oh yeah, I guess it's true. Well, he can deploy a starship there, move up. But
One of the chip docking capability. Or,
Right here.
yep. Yeah.
Space, go to Kessel, drain.
He can't go to Kessel with just Mirax though, because I know Tom's got more than 13. He needs more than 14 cards because you could deploy flagship for 12, pilot for 1, draw Destiny. They're gonna peel Mirax.
He has a big hand, Brian. I just checked.
Brian does?
Yeah.
we just don't know if he
Unless
has
he-
flagship executor in his hand. And he has no way to fish it.
He doesn't have.
Well, his
No,
object of
yeah,
he
he's
can look at
been
6 cards.
he's
and
been
pick
pulling
one.
cards in his
That's true.
for a while actually now.
5 cards.
It's too bad that part of the table is.
It's so hot in there. It's the steam off the table that's clouding the video camera. It's hot in that room.
It is hot in that room. Yeah.
Falcon.
Yeah, bonus.
Clash of Sabers.
Clash of
Why
Sabers.
not? You're on vacation.
Yeah, now that the kid's gone, I'm trying to force feed me water.
He was giving you a hint.
Huh?
Ah,
He's back.
you're in trouble.
Again.
Yeah, it's water.
Adam, you in college?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
U of M. Minnesota for
I was going to ask which M that was.
How long you been playing the game?
Here's Mirax. Wedge.
8-9 years.
Oh,
long
baby,
time.
here we go.
Okay, long time.
Please have a spin. He used control ton of vision, so he doesn't have
There's one in there.
You can't play.
his
He's
one
got
in
one
his
in
hand.
We got one as reserve.
Uh-oh.
It's a 5-2.
If I'll tell you what,
5,
if he
2,
takes
3.
over the system here,
Because he had a clash in there.
there's no way he has nothing for this.
Oh, nice. Sink some. Got that immunity.
Reduces.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't have
Just occupy
anything.
more.
He's occupy the same. He's equal. So 1, 2, 3,
I hate that
4.
card.
1, 2,
What
3,
card?
4.
What chance do we have?
What chance do we have?
They should have just made Imperial Decree.
Battles.
He didn't have. I can't shake him. He don't have nothing.
Takes a
So
card
he
off.
can
I
he
don't
can
know.
spin.
He's got
What are you doing?
He doesn't have spin.
Oh,
Draws a 1. That's really good. He's immune.
that ain't good. He ain't gonna kill the ship. I thought he was going to
He's
kill
gonna
the ship.
power it.
He drew a 5 because doesn't Rich make it like +2?
Doesn't matter. Next turn, Vader's coming.
Does Wedge make it +2? No.
Did he?
Yeah, next turn he's gonna bring his Vader. He's gonna look at the top cards, pull a Vader, bring Vader, battle. What are you what are you looking
He
for?
lost 3 because he lost by 3.
Wedge Antilles?
2. Oh, maneuver. Never mind.
You're all
I
but
just-
well, your
yeah,
12
one.
ounces is +1. Okay.
So is it?
I thought he did something.
So it's a 4.
It's a 4.
God, there's so much goddamn text on these cards.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 to 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, he
must
just-
have beat him by.
no.
He peeled 3 cards. He must have beat him by 3.
Oh, this is a real back and forth game here.
He
Doesn't
doesn't
have
have.
that many cards remaining in his like life force though.
Well-
he has a lot in hand.
So I think what he's going to do here, he's going to activate up. He's flipped. He's going to pull Darth Vader in his hand, throw it down with anybody else, subtract 2, and it's immune less than 5. He won't even lose anything off Devastator next turn. Because if he had a spin, he would have spin this turn.
Well, he can spend from his lost pile this turn. He couldn't last turn because he pulled the control.
Oh no!
Here he's doing.
Well, how much force does he have?
1, 2,
Two
3, 4,
force. How many cards are
5,
stacked?
6, 7.
He's still
damage.
losing the occupation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Oh,
Another 5.
That's it.
Those were pretty good destinies.
Yeah, there's a lot of force.
He must have saved 3.
Yeah, but he can just shuttle people up at this point.
Yeah.
This is where he plays Owner Brulars. Harvest. Actually, Harvest.
What's that?
Quite the party back here.
Yeah, it is. It's nice.
Why shield for dark side on table? Or stuff?
He should have
Watch
Mary's
your steps, shield on table, he was asking.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah, he paid 2 for the control tunnel vision, so I'm going to say, and 1
It's
for
just-
the interrupt for canceling trample. arrow.
Unfortunately,
so, yeah, there's
watch
2
your
cards stacked on.
Watch
it
your
right
step
now.
versus IE. There's a lot of cards on the
Perimeter-
table. Could
perimeter
they have gone
scan
on the right? A little bit,
and,
probably.
Control tunnel vision are stacked on it.
Dodge.
Yep.
Doesn't have to take 2 because he didn't play firepower apparently.
He's shield busted.
Yep. This is where he just starts bringing people up. Oh! He's doing something else.
I'm guessing he'll put some biker scouts in there.
I would. You retrieve them.
Maybe
Subtract.
you could put Wolf Lauren in there too. Oh jeez.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go.
He's not worried about another guy, so.
There you go. Yeah, Blitzford's good. Although now
He could have pulled resistance, I guess, as one of his shields, and that's why he doesn't have the
Yeah.
upkeep.
The
firepower.
those biker scouts. I don't know how I
Oh,
feel
he's
about
only
the
got
internet
6.
in space.
He's only got 6 life
How
force.
you can forfeit him to satisfy all damage.
Well, and the minus. Drawing a
minus.
Destiny to minus from battle damage and attrition is probably the strongest mechanic in the game, in my opinion.
What now? Oh, the biker scouts.
Well,
No, Hope, Bright
Bright
Hope.
Hopes.
Barrack.
yeah.
Yeah, Barrack and Bright Hope.
Yeah.
It just gets around everything.
Especially if you limit them to 1.
Gotta have guns.
Well, yeah.
Tom has Imp Decree, Close Call, Vader, Flagship Executor, and I'm blanking on it's an Imperial, so I'm sorry I didn't show it.
Yeah.
And he has enough force. How much did you?
No, he's probably got about 18 life force, something like that. I think when I saw it. Don't worry about it.
No.
He's fine. It's about to
I mean, he's only got 6 life force.
So much harder when you're not playing jump. You can't just look at the numbers in the upper left and go, yeah, this is how much you activate.
Yeah, no.
I played against my first round opponent. All he does is play on Gimp, and it was actually interesting because when he was playing with cards, it was like overwhelming for him.
Yeah, they're not in order. Like
Just-
I go to search my
yeah.
shields and I gotta look through them all.
Yeah, just everything. Probably not used to that light blinking at you. Blink, 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 blink. Don't forget me! Don't forget me!
He's flying
Oh.
down.
Important
Like,
action.
yeah,
I love that
possible
it
action
remembers
is
all the
not-
text for you.
He's gonna
Wow,
move
he
one over.
landed?
Move one over and then another one over
So did he must have ditched
to flip him
Kessel.
back.
Yeah, but he has no force left.
Yeah, this is not going to be
He
good.
pays 2 to move Wedge over because it costs 2 for the objective.
Well, yeah, plus,
Until
plus,
it's
plus
flipped.
1.
And then he flips him back. Yeah.
But now those guys are standing
Yeah,
in front of
now,
shit.
now
looking-
there's like numerous areas where you don't even draw dust.
his hand is 3 gigs.
What did you say was in Tom's hand?
You get a Vader, Flagship Executor, Close Call, Imp
Oh.
Decree, and some other card.
So Vader's gonna come down
Yep.
on
Yep.
someone,
I mean-
probably Cantina.
Yeah, because why not drain for 2?
So his turn, he's going to pull. Maybe he pulls trample. He's going to trample. I would trample the droid.
Yes, Tom is winning.
Yeah.
Fucking entanglements. You think this is a good deck in the meta?
I do.
I
I
think
do.
it is.
Because I think there's decks that beat it.
Yeah.
Tatooine CPV does to do it.
Huh?
Do it in Tat CPV. So you play Tatooine and You play Shmi's quarters.
Because
You
it
think that
converts it
beats
because objectives to play
entanglements?
first.
Yeah. No.
I
Does
mean,
it?
it converts it, but you think
Does
that
it?
beats it?
I don't, does it convert it?
No, it does. You
Yeah.
deploy starting location, which can be Shmi's hut. It says vice versa,
Oh, okay.
right? So
Does it? Are you sure?
We should look. But I think it does.
I'm
'Cause
almost
every
positive.
time I've seen people play on Jump that matchup, that Tatooine's on.
Don't be pulling out rules based off of what happens in game.
I
I'm
just
gonna
I've seen
throat
that
chop
matchup
you.
a few times. And turn 2 you can get
If
one
any of you
more
guys
out of the
play
system,
on
and you can only draw
GAMP,
one.
do not defer to GAMP to correct you on your
It's pretty good.
rules game.
Tom only has like 13 cards down, and then he has Vader and Close Call.
Yeah, if your starting location was a system.
13 come.
So does it do objectives deploy first and then starting locations? So you do convert it.
You reveal your starting objective if you don't, and you reveal your starting location. If you don't
Yes,
have one.
Scott Deal, I do remember that. And I remember you saying it was not an autoplay deck.
IE?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want autoplay, it's probably going to be like if you're getting into the game, I would recommend
DS
probably playing
threats.
something like Hunt Down and Throne Room. Those are pretty autoplay.
Scott Deal's like this famous old school player. He should have been able to pick it up.
Yeah, dude, it's Ralops without the bonus.
I mean, he has a doctorate in computer science. He should be able to figure
Seriously, Scott Deal.
Worst case
Seriously.
scenario, you could Google it.
Yeah, just go to YouTube and look up Tom Kelly, and then watch like every other game that he plays because it's going to be IE. What deck is good versus entanglements? There's a bunch. Throne Room's good against it.
His throne rooms have all
Um,
I didn't have droid.
What else?
this out. What was the result, Chris?
Seal Isle, 27.
And that's
Who did-
more than you won the first game by.
Who did you play?
Brony.
Played Brony. What was he playing?
Played Throne Room.
Emil's
Right choice.
light side CPV is probably good against
And then
entanglements.
So you have one more game?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He just camped out in the throne room in my throne room.
Yeah.
It's like Luke and like 4 dudes.
You might be-
I'm just toast.
Well, you might be.
Yeah, Diplo can be. It is tough.
Hey, Chris,
I mean,
what's good versus IE?
What's good versus entanglements?
there's a bunch. I mean, throne. You can build Throne Room
You
to
can build
beat
throne
it.
room or Jakku, careful planning to beat it.
Yeah.
Once your step can hold its own against it for a while, you can maneuver around and get the drains.
I actually
15
think.
and-
I actually think the traditional Watch Your Steps better against it than the Super Luke.
QMC can give it a run for its money.
Kind of a
To raise.
coin toss kind
No,
of thing. Yeah.
I think QMC's almost auto loss against entanglements.
You think
So if turn one dark side pulls Ozzel Mahdi, he goes. What do you do as QMC?
Game.
No,
Where do they put
no, IE.
Well,
They do that and then move over to
generally
Bespin.
they're not going to try to flip turn 1.
No, that's exactly what you do.
Oh, I don't think it's a great idea, but if you have like Imperial Barrier, maybe.
So if you have I can't shake 'em, close call, double trample, like
But the QMC player's okay with that.
I mean-
because you're giving them 11 force, they're going to drop their hand the same
It's
way.
like
Yeah.
Tom just won by about
Well-
11 or 12.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So QMC's got to pay one.
all right,
pull
hold on. They
side.
just packed it up, so let me see the result.
Yeah. Yeah, QMC's going to pay one to pull
I
aside.
think-
Yeah, no,
Diplo.
I
Flip.
QMC is not is entanglements is heavily favored in that match because you deploy. I mean, if you play Commander Desani, it's not even a match because then you pull Piet, pulls Commander Desani, deploy all your guys. Well, that's turn 2 now because the AO that was prior to the
Right.
the Redux, but you could still pull Ozzel, have 2 guys deploy, flip,
Tom
turn
by
1.
11.
Okay, that's doable. I think he can pull it out. I have faith.
You have faith? Yeah, that.
Well,
'Cause we
11
played
in match play is
the
not
next
bad.
matchup we play tested quite a bit, and because I played QMC, and he doesn't play my QMC. My QMC only wins because I play X-wing laser cannons. So if he doesn't play X-wing laser cannons, then I think it's
Against IE?
Oh,
What the fuck
the
is
next
that?
matchup.
No, next matchup.
Oh, what's he
QMC.
playing for dark?
He's playing
CCT 12 card?
12 card Senate. So his whole game plan is going to be to get Turkin, Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it too loud, but and the shuttle to the system. Draw 3 Destiny, clear it.
Right.
Yeah, but what happens? So,
Draw 5 because he plays Ivy now.
So what my QMC build did
If you
is I play Harkstaff to the Sips in turn 1, and I just ran double barrier, double spiral. Because, honestly, I couldn't get QMC to beat Corp for the longest time, because they could do first turn Zuckas and,
Right.
I played one, the gun.
Excellent laser cannon.
No, the gun that plays in the Outrider.
Oh, okay. Concussion missile.
Concussion missile, and then you just shoot like the Emperor shuttle.
Yeah.
I did it against.
there's things.
Kylo
I'm
Shen.
gonna go take a look at what other people are
It,
playing.
Okay.
it's a good one card, and it synergizes well with concentrate. It's not concentrate all fire. What's the one that gives your starfighters +3 power when you shoot it?
Concentrate on fire.
Is it concentrate
I
all
think it is
fire?
concentrate
So that gives,
the AO?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Concentrate all fire.
So I play that, which makes all your cards immune less than 6 on the ground too. And
well,
that's
more
the +1.
importantly, I think it allows you to redraw your weapon dust.
And it makes the Outrider +3. So when you go to subtract, you just shoot at whatever they've got. And you're now power +3, so you're subtracting even more. And that works really well. I
I gotta go
did-
kill these guys.
That gun so helped versus the shuttle, because they would come down with that in the 3 destiny. You'd have to moving into attack position. You'd live through it because you had enough power, and then have to get rid of it somehow.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be. I have faith. He was really apprehensive about what Lightsaid to play yesterday. He put Wetcher Step together yesterday, pretty much, because he was set on Prophet, and then something changed his mind. He decided Prophet wasn't going to be a great idea, so he was like, "What deck do I play?" Well, Wetcher Step it's not auto play, but he's played it a bunch. It's always good. I mean, the flip side is one of the best in the games, if not the best, arguably. So he picked that. He's a little shaky with it, but he's been playing the Senate deck for weeks. So
I'm not a mains player. I played Yavin 4 for both my games. I beat Reed and I beat Steve Brenston with it, and beat both games rather handily. I think Y4 mains is in a good spot right now.
oh sure, yeah, I have a build for Yavin 4. My first one was Battle Planes with Fombas, but it's just too expensive.
Yeah, it's just too expensive.
Yeah.
I agree.
Phil advanced.
Phil advanced. Okay.
Yeah.
So Phil over. Who's Phil playing?
Are they replaying this? Like, what's this?
No, I think they're just talking about the game.
Oh, talking about the game.
Yeah. Differential 11. I don't know about Lost Piles. Who is Phil playing?
Mike Kessling.
Mike Kessling. Okay. That's on the opposite side. So Brian, if Brian met Phil, it would be, or Tom met Phil, it would be.
And it looks like Brody's going.
Probably won for the first game
Well,
by 27.
It's ISP versus Robo Strike Team, but
Right.
I don't think it won by 27.
I don't think he can win by 27 just because it slows it down, but it also is a kind of a bad matchup for ISP.
I agree.
So
Yeah, it's a good. Right, it's a better matchup for Double Strike Team.
he's
but
gonna
27's a large order.
right.
Kyle Kruger's also playing QMC.
Okay. Yeah, QMC's a good bet, I think, unless you play against Invasion Blasters, which I have no idea. I don't know how to beat that.
They should have made Imperial Decree a light side card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have actually prevented me 5 damage that game if I had it in my deck. Menace Fades too. Okay, so Goglin, he played against Baroni. The matchup was Invasion Blasters versus TRM. Baroni's TRM, and it was Baroni by 27. So, Goglin said that he couldn't find droids. I mean, it's a hard matchup generally if you can go fast with TRM.
Yeah.
So, that was fast. Yeah, I don't know about that game. Not sure. And then what other games? We have Dennis. Not sure about that one. Dennis and I should have a bracket. Should be. Can you pull up the bracket on that? Do you know Dennis's game, how that's going?
He's winning.
He's winning?
A decent chunk.
So it's WAP versus map, or?
Well, versus, might be map. It's either map or hunt down. No, it's map. It's map.
It's map? Wow, he's winning by a decent chunk, huh? He was really concerned about that matchup, too.
I think if he's playing tomorrow, he needs to put in playing that again. He needs to
All
play
right,
Minutes
boys.
Minutes Trades wouldn't see that game.
Huh?
Oh, just talking about WAP
Yeah, of
versus
course.
map.
Yeah.
Minutes Trades wins it for you.
WAP?
I
Against
played ISB.
WAP
And QFC.
versus map.
Oh.
Not
Don't
confusable
you
at
just
all.
win because it fucking sucks?
What's that, map?
Yeah.
Map or WAP?
Map can,
Map sucks.
Map or WAP?
I know, map can bring the huge beat.
Dude, you want to know what I love about map?
What do you love about
I
map?
beat the shit out of it with TIG.
You're so cool.
You played TIG, huh?
Yeah, I would do. I'm undefeated with TIG today.
I mean, if you're not afraid of TTO, you're fine, I guess.
No? TIG beats TTO.
TIG beats TTO?
Yeah.
On what planet?
It's very, very easy, my
You can't
friend.
explain. You have to
Punch
explain
you the
that.
Falcon, life dead with sack. I played against TTO.
I
beat the
guess.
shit out of it.
I guess, sure. Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Like, what can you do that stops that? TTO
Imperial
doesn't play.
Justice.
TTO does not play Justice. All they do is play shit that adds Destinies. Let's
Yeah,
be real.
that's true.
And you're not going to play that effect because you play No Escape, you got to play your TTO effect, you got to play by, you know.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Brian. He needs to avenge me.
Oh, Charlie's rooting for his buddy.
Oh, of
Charlie's
course.
rooting
I
for his
I lost
buddy.
to Tom Kelly last year.
What did you play, Charlie?
I already said, but it's ISP and QMC.
If you don't mind saying on stream. Nobody here sitting.
Oh, Justin Desai advanced over Fred.
Oh, he did?
How's the Steve Slucci Chris Kelly game? Did you see?
I did not. I saw Dennis and Jared have a good game going. Kyle and Reed have a good game going. Steve,
It's a good match.
Steve's going to win. Chris Werfs beat Greg game 1.
How much?
I don't know.
That's my boy!
Phil already
Nice.
advanced.
Yeah. And Justin has already advanced, yeah. Phil already advanced. Okay. So then it would be Chris or Greg versus Phil.
Do you know what Dennis is playing?
Yeah, Dennis is playing WAP
Yeah.
right now against MAP, and then he's playing Hunt Down.
That's right, you said that. That'd be, Dennis is a Minnesota guy too, right?
Yep.
It'd be crazy if it was Brian versus Dennis.
I know. Yeah, we talked about that. What would happen? It's unfortunate we can't have two guys, but two guys past top 8. Oh well.
I am thinking my predictions are going to be.
Yeah, so far your predictions have been excellent.
I know I had you winning Kingery. So
No, that was a big mistake.
I don't know. I don't. Well, now it looks like it. But
Uh-huh.
What is Reed Smith playing?
Hit go.
Yeah.
And
Hitco and,
Coruscant CRV.
of course,
He loves that deck.
It was the Coruscant CRV
I
blew
think.
me out in one battle, but otherwise I was up by 20 some force, and I ended up winning by 10.
So I think.
But spies are the way to go. You should be playing 2 or 3 of them in your light deck.
Yeah. Leia's good,
Oh, that's for their hands
but
real
everyone's
quick.
playing the new Leia. General Leia.
Yeah.
Who's by far the best one, I think, now. She just accomplishes so much.
Only if you don't want to play an Admiral's Order.
Right.
But
Well, an Admiral's Order isn't necessarily going to stand the table, so
Yeah.
neither is she. But
right.
So let's see, 12 card.
nice.
He just needs
It's
to
a
piece
great
together
hand.
the
Oh,
shuttle.
yeah. So first strike. He's a Tarkin.
Yeah, and Emperor.
Oh, that's a juicy hand.
Did
And
he
a
have
sense. And a
did he have
sense is
lock
great
dodge or a
too.
puller for dodge? I didn't see one.
I think he
I didn't see
locked
either
out.
one. There were 2 senators, but neither were locked Dodd and no might or whatever.
Yeah. Squabbling
Oh, you're right.
Delegates.
You didn't see a lot done?
I didn't.
I thought I did, but
Do you have
maybe I
squad?
didn't.
Did you guys see? I didn't see a squabble.
He has
or
all his
that.
activation.
Ooh, that's nasty.
It's all his activation. He can play.
Huh?
What's nasty?
He can play.
My boy Worfs beat G Shaw by 28.
The first game?
What was the matchup?
It's my entanglements versus Diplo, which is
Right
never,
now.
never good for Diplo. And then he's playing the Tig versus whatever G Shaw is playing for Dark.
Who's playing Invasion?
Oh yeah, there you go.
He beat Invasion by 28.
No, we beat the IE.
Yeah, no, the
No,
Tig,
the
Tig,
IE.
Tig won by 28.
Oh, take one by 20.
Wait,
That's a
Life
that's a
dead,
slaughter.
won't you be?
Wait. Okay.
How did he
That's
get-
what just
how did he-
happened. It was
did he,
Tig
like,
versus.
So Invasion flipped, and then he brought Profanity and Hanshui Life Dead.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yuck.
Yeah.
That'll teach you to flip.
If he had lot dotted opening hand, it would have been a little.
Yeah, it would have almost. I don't know how fast he's gonna go to space. He might go really fast. I don't think so.
No,
he's
you
gonna-
gotta get the.
So he has time.
He's got it. He's got everything.
But no, but
shown.
what I mean is
He's got Tarkin and
he's not going to
Amber.
leave.
No, he
anybody
needs
up there.
he needs the attrition adder though.
He's not going up there until he has home one act
3
bar.
Destiny is enough attrition.
And I think does Tom Kelly in his QMCs play sense?
He hasn't played QMC recently, has he?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen him.
All I know he plays is Swiss.
Old allies too.
Yeah. So Tom Kelly's not gonna go space. It'd be rough, man. It's gonna be rough because even if he battles with the Emperor's shuttle, he's gonna be peeling a guy.
This is already.
But he didn't have lot dot opening.
This is a
hand,
great
12
opening for
I don't
Brian. I
think
should
so.
say. I don't want. I'm not going to jump to any conclusions this game based off last game. So, but this is a great opening for Brian.
Does he have lot
Minus
dot?
lot dot. He said he didn't
I
see
didn't
it.
see. I saw
see it,
Echo.
so.
Did
Edsel
he have squad?
and-
Squabble?
I didn't see
He
either.
didn't have his problem either.
Yeah. Saw Edsel and I don't know who the other one
yep.
was.
He might just draw.
I don't remember who it was.
Asmo.
Woo! Well done. Congratulations, Mr. Works.
Thank you.
Well done. You won both games.
Yeah. It was. That second game was bad for him too.
Oh, wow.
So you're saying your diff was in the 50 diff area for 2 games?
Yeah.
Nicely
Nice.
done.
Goofy decks.
No, insider knowledge here is saying
That's
that
awesome.
Senate is the answer, but we'll see.
Senate is.
Yeah, I do think Dark
In my
Side
opinion.
Senate's favored. Although
I already got a force activation.
I have seen QMC play with Brian Hope, which I think that matchup would make
If
it
he plays
fucking
real
tough.
slow, I mean, Tom Kelly's going to probably have to just not do anything for like 5 turns and hope for
I mean,
Brian
if you
starts
rely
trying
on
to
a
push
home
him.
one package, but it's kind of an interesting way because like QMC. So if you played QMC and you started like Rebellions Are Built on Hope, pulled another system to where you could actually go space and still beat QMC, I think you'd beat Dark Side Senate,
Possibly, yeah.
and you could probably beat Entanglement. There's a lot of decks that I
Starting
think
effect was 12 card, surface defense. The starting
kinda-
interrupt.
yeah,
Starting
I-
effect was.
That's the thing I love about
Knowledge
Star
of
Wars
defense.
right now is even if a matchup is favored, you can kind of change your strategy, and add a few meta cards in there to help the matchup.
Pulls West Gallery. He has Walkling and then Belden's Eye keeping the Empire out.
Do you think Brian put Tom on QMC,
Put him on West.
or did he put him
Put him on West, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think Brian was. He was going to play this deck regardless. He didn't really tech for stuff. It's just
He
kind
made,
of.
he made a few changes.
He made a few
He had a
changes.
second.
That's correct. Senate 12 card.
Yeah, I think the only major change he made was a second cover cam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get that in his hand too?
No.
That'd be nice.
So he didn't even go down Senate in turn 1. So actually, in my mind, Brian's kind of running behind in this matchup.
I think he drew one
He
and
must
probably
have
saw
drawn
Lot
Lot Dodd and stopped. Or Squabble.
Yeah,
something
because
like
ideally
that.
you would want to. I mean, especially with 12 card, you
Do you have that menu?
We're in round 3. We just
maybe in the room
Okay.
for pizza.
Top 16.
Yeah, from that place.
Yeah, dude, there's too many pizza in the room. No, I got a fucking half a pizza.
You said Dennis?
You can have some of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Hade lost his the round right after his bye,
Hade?
Does
Yeah.
nothing.
and Jellison lost too.
Yeah.
Those are the big upsets.
So Dennis has beat 11th. Or
I was trying to
16, and,
recall why.
Seer,
then he beat
Inconsequential,
Chelsea.
Rebel Barrier,
three?
Combo, It's a Trap.
Home one.
Home one was in there.
So actually, Justin told me why. I lost.
That home one's
I'm
going to take
trying
forever to get out.
I don't know.
See, that's why I don't think relying on home one in that deck is the best idea.
No, we haven't seen any of the map deck that Hayden played. I don't know what was in it.
Hey, look, it's left on the table.
If Hayden didn't get past his first
I'm
round,
sure that was the
bonus,
answer.
Toonbuck.
Yeah, Toonbuck. That's
That
who it
game,
was.
that game.
Toonbuck was the other one. Who's opening.
Oh, yeah.
he gets
So
first
that's
round
not
bye
bad.
though, right?
Yeah, it's
First
not
round,
He
okay.
got first
the
round
top
bye,
one
so
is fine. First
okay,
point
maybe
was
not
not
so
dodge.
much. So his first.
So yeah,
idea.
he must have drawn like one card and got locked on. With
Oh yeah, see,
What do you know
still
what
no.
Tom Hayden lost to with map?
Yavin 4 operations.
Oh,
Restore
Yep.
freedom.
okay.
A restore freedom beat the
An
map.
actual restore freedom with
Oh,
squadron
my
assignments and everything.
Oh,
The right
He said
design.
he blew it out in space.
so Angry Harpster would come out if I lost to restore freedom.
I think the
Oh,
best.
restore freedom. It could be okay.
I think the best version of it is.
He blew out the finalizer in space, and that was it.
Well, that's why I don't think Map's deck's good, just because it
can
plays
only
two
play-
ships.
yeah.
What do you think is the best version?
Well, I
1.5.
after like testing a bunch of versions, I like not playing strike planning, using the War Room to pull Leia, and then playing docking bay pullers. So you pull like a 1-0, and then you pull Nar Shaddaa, and then you play like squadron assignments in space, and then you play like just good EPPs on the ground. You have like the same, there's the same light side package. It's like Rey, Solo,
Oh, yeah.
Yoda.
Problem is like
Padme.
with Huntdown in the meta, like that's the thing though. Like there's certain decks that
Yeah.
put like entanglements. By turn 3, you're gonna lose like 8 cards to occupation.
Oh,
or
which is
whatever.
why it's so good to have that deck in the meta. What? I'm sorry.
Well, there's decks that beat entanglements. You can warp watch your step, add like 3 cards, and it'll beat.
Wow, that's close.
Yeah.
Jared won by 15. Tom by 14.
Yeah, I think you're right. Tom is going to take his time real slow here.
Yeah, he
Dennis,
is.
right?
Because if he finally goes to the system with
Jared's
a built up home one, we're talking.
Did you say one
Actually,
bet?
quite
Jared,
honestly,
that's
if
Tom.
if he goes home
That's
one
the Tom
with
man.
Akbar and Yoda,
Oh.
what was he doing?
Oh, so he won by 1 on the match.
Yes, if he
So
goes
he's
home
searching.
one.
Did he
yeah.
search for a site?
He must have, yeah, because he has 1 force paid there.
Looks like. Is
Yeah.
that the scout? Is that that's the new scout that gets rid of disarmed? I believe the first card in his.
Oh, rather than
No,
you
because
guys?
it's EPP.
And it pulls 2
Luke.
1B.
I see no home 1 in there.
That first
He has it
card
in
is
his hand.
right here.
He
This
does?
card.
Okay.
It's home one's in his hand.
Yeah, so he'll slow roll it. If he plays Yoda, he'll throw Yoda up there. Emperor's package is gone.
He's
and then
going
you
for
have-
the flip here, though.
Yep.
You should. So what if you lose space? You just
Interesting.
come back and do it again.
I don't think he would go. I wouldn't go for the flip.
So if the docking
Let's say
stays in
force.
there, or he has it in his hand, you could just
Yeah,
everyone
land
over to
him
the
and move
1-0
him to the
side.
interior side. No, I get it. I'm just wondering
Probably will
if
do. But he has a barrier, so he has a sense too. So.
Does he have? If he has the barrier, I'd bury his ass right here.
No. No, he doesn't play. I don't think he plays barriers. I'm saying
Right?
rebel barrier for the
Oh.
the shuttle response.
Oh yeah, because if Brian had the barrier right now,
There's the
exactly what
docking
Sokol was saying, you bury your Hark Seth at the system, and then you go there with Emperor shuttle or whatever you got.
Yeah, I'm not sure about his build.
He's not. Oh.
Oh, he's not flip. Ooh.
Oh, does he
Does
have
he
a
have any
spy?
spy?
Oh, he's
If
doing
he has an it's a trap. So.
he's doing activation.
But if he has,
He gets
they're
plus
still
stuff
coming
coming
through,
through.
which is honestly I think is an excellent card if you ever think you're going to be initiating battle. I think it should be in like every deck because it cancels so many
I hate
things.
it.
I think it's so good.
Because I play tricks, and so I
Yeah.
hate it. It's
See,
a good
you
card.
guys play all those. I play Sack.
Well, you can't sense it's a trap.
Why not? It's me.
Because it's me.
It also does something tricky,
Things like that.
which look at the top card of Force Pile, which you can put under your reserve deck. So late game, if you only activate a certain amount, like maybe one
Actually,
down to
that's
one,
really
you
good
can
with the
put a
new
card under your
Hoth
reserve
site
deck.
too, because you can look at it, put it on your reserve, and then swap cards.
No, you put it under your force pop.
Force Pile or reserve deck.
Yeah,
Oh,
choose.
okay.
I think isn't it put it back, put it under use pile or reserve deck?
Brian does have a first strike. See, you guys know more about their decks than we do. I feel like we
Yeah, it
should
was
get
in his
deck-
opening
No, we
hand.
knew it.
He was in his
We
opening.
knew that one.
All right, all right.
I didn't know somebody asked.
Ooh, boys, we might be in trouble here.
Oh no, where's the booze?
I got more.
Why did you buy just individuals? I should buy a big one.
Because if I buy a ball, last time I came here, it was kind of a shit show. I started chugging like
Tell us about it, Mr. Sensitivity.
Captain Morgan's, and I started wrestling people in the hallway. That was actually kind of embarrassing. So,
Well, you're the only one who seems embarrassed about it now. We're kind of laughing.
I know. But
Well, that's why he's embarrassed. We're laughing at him. That's how it works. That's how embarrassment works.
I am
so
laughing
the
at
interesting,
Swamp here.
the interesting thing, you know how we have like
Dennis,
alternate
Dennis,
Dennis
personas, like
Yeah.
where
Dennis
we are in
Ramirez.
Star Wars, and then back home. Ironically enough, I probably got a lot of people at home watching because I got texts from people that I work with.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna say, but
But at work, it's like very professional,
Seriously?
business
places.
suited industry. So
Very
It's-
different
it's-
person.
yeah, no. The thing is, it's kind of fun because like everyone does their own and things throughout the year. The Star Wars events, because I will always go to the NPC, always go to Worlds,
Yeah, you were right.
unless my wife flies her father
Force powers.
Oh,
in
return
town.
it. You can return it.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah, okay. Or place it under.
Yeah.
Force pile. Okay. Not use pile. Sure.
I think the community appreciates you guys coming from Seattle.
I know. I really enjoy it. I'll keep coming.
So what, he's putting P-59 at the docking bay there. Okay.
I wonder why.
Yeah, because he can't. Well, he can't do interior tricks, I guess. Also, Forlom. To the
I get the Forlom,
side.
but the P-59 there. Why?
I
Push something, I
think
guess.
he wants to get the game rolling. I'm not sure. Brian has first strike, yeah. I'm not 100% sure why he did that. I mean, it's he probably doesn't expect to have.
I mean, I think I would have
Qui-Gon
put.
or something.
I think I would have put P-59 like at near one of the interior sites because the cancel drain is coming, and he sure as hell ain't going to put the cancel drain right next to the document now, right? You'd put it probably in between security tower and where
Well,
Han
you can't
is.
even pull the other site now
Oh, because
because he's flipped. Oh, he's not
He's
flipped.
not flipped.
No,
He's not flipped. That's right.
He's gonna put Ellers and fly up, maybe.
You better have an alternatives and an altar. Right? I mean,
yeah, by now, yeah, absolutely. I don't think he goes to the
He's
system
maybe
this
not
turn.
flipping. Maybe he's just gonna sit. I mean, he doesn't have to. There's no pressure. It's like a drain of 1 that he has to pay for, right? Like,
Right.
If he pulls his battle plan.
I'm really confused.
Game ago, I think what Brian is waiting for
No, he is going
this. That's why he didn't take the system. So
Yeah,
that he
but-
could beat him out of it.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you
What?
wait?
The-
Deploy
the
Heartset
106.
straight to the system.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah. The 107 lets you move to any location.
Correct.
in Cloud City.
But I'm wondering, like, if
play
you're you're playing against Darkside Sin, do you want to leave Heartstaff up in space where they can?
He probably just thinks his tricks are fine.
Although,
he thinks, like,
if he has barrier, he deploys Emperor shuttle. Barriers the shuttle before Emperor deploys, and so what? You're going to sense and draw against what? Your lot dock. You're going to draw 2.
But you can do it simultaneously, right?
No,
No,
because
it's a piloted
yeah,
site.
it's pilot. So you deploy Emperor shuttle, he barriers,
and the
then
Emperor's
he
not even
deploy
a pilot.
Emperor, and then he's like, "Mwah."
He might have a cancel for it.
But no, yeah. But the problem is that at this point he's going to save force, and the home one's going to come next turn with Heartstaff.
Well,
You would go. I think with if you had enough force, what you could do is you could do D-lots for 7, right? Because he deploys +1,
Correct.
and then use that.
Choke a guy.
Well,
no,
then for your
and then
sense,
drop
and then do the Emperor. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
but you
think
still
you
have to have Emperor shuttle,
Yeah,
Tarkin,
he had
Emperor,
Tarkin and Emperor in his opening hand.
and Sense, and
he did.
a Vader.
Yeah,
He has
that's
all
the
that.
only ones that we don't know that he has is D-Lots and the shuttle. But he's had
It could be
picks.
D-Lots, it could be Sidious, it could be Emperor.
Right, and he's had
Or no, it can't be Emperor.
he's
because
had
he's
8
in
pulls.
space.
So
Hold on. Isn't Casey Annis here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Casey, seriously?
He might have left.
That's funny.
Forlom, I hope he has a barrier canceller.
Yeah, that's the simple solution is
Yeah.
I have the barrier cancel.
Oh, he's taking a second card.
Force push for a barrier canceller. That would be just juicy.
Oh, there's going to be something going on this turn. But he doesn't even activate that much.
Yeah, he doesn't have the holocam.
He doesn't have the holocam. I think
But he
he's
still activates.
I think
good.
he's
What?
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Casey, you should come down and sit with us commentating.
1, 2, 3.
So I think the play here is probably search, save force, and sig.
And he had 4 saved already too. So he had 13 plus what he saved from last turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would have enough to do all of it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Or
there it
blast
is.
doors.
There it is. Blaster controls. No barrier.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
not even
there you
Yeah,
go.
this is-
Well,
There you go.
This is, if he doesn't have a Gik or a Hojix, this is a massive overflow, generally. Maybe not massive. Let me take that back.
Yeah.
He has a drop pretty high, but it's a high Destiny deck.
All right.
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's right. The playoffs are going on.
Hover cam, first strike, nice.
In the Titans Chiefs, oh, that's got to be exhilarating. Psych. No one cares.
Hey, the Chiefs perform. They're an amazing team. Just watch them
Are you
trounce the Titans.
Yeah, but in the end, they're still just trouncing the Titans.
That's true.
I mean,
It
so-
is- yeah.
Hey, if you're coming down, Case, you
What
want to
could be
stop by
worse?
my
They
room,
could be
pick up the
like
rest of my
close.
crown.
I thought you were going to get us some beer, Steve.
I do have beer. It's
Wait,
it's
you have
it's,
beer?
it's cooler right now. Yeah, it's in my room.
I would love a beer.
I will get it.
I'll pay you for a
You
beer.
gotta pay
I think
me
I
for
think there's
beer.
you need to bring 4 beers down.
Yeah, that's
I will.
great.
Leaving right now is trifling to me. Like right now?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, honestly, the Vikings are going to take it. So,
What?
yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah. If they make it to the Super Bowl, they're winning. It's
Well,
home.
No. If they make it to the Super Bowl, they're just going to add a sad legacy to their 0 Super Bowl
This is
history.
what Casey said. Is there anybody in your room, Steve? Who'll pick up the beers. Yep.
Sense.
No,
Here's
he's
the
got
sense
the
for
sense.
Alternatives.
For the altar. Yep.
What, does he got the altar?
Does he have enough force save to play the altar?
Oh, because the
I think
first
he paid
strike.
3.
He's got
He
2
paid 4
force.
for the alternate.
He's got
He
2
has
force right
force.
there.
Well, so here's the thing, because if you
Pay.
He grabs sense.
okay,
So
And now.
Tarkin and Emperor on the
he's
shot.
got to save 1 force for a Hujix, though.
Canceled it with a 3 from Pound of Baba Dr. E combo.
Oh.
Emperor's so abusive in the environment today.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It
It's
really
so
is.
easy to
It forces-
kill.
it's
Nobody
just-
plays space like weapons.
It could,
though.
dude, it could be as.
Nobody
We do.
plays X-Wing.
We do.
No,
I know.
yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see how long
Yeah.
it takes for that to cycle.
Yeah, but.
into the
Dude,
net.
okay.
3.
move.
5. What is that? You can redraw it.
Redraw. Good redraw.
Oh!
0.
Oh!
Oh my god. He's thinking he doesn't know the combo.
Oh, that's good. He's got a
It's a
Hujix.
6.
He's got a Hujix.
Well, you're gonna need it.
He has to have a Hujix, right?
Yeah.
See, that's why you don't go to the system early. I think that's an error. I think you have to wait until you go out with Harksef and
Yeah.
other
No,
people.
he played it right. He blew him out.
No.
Just
I'm saying from the light side perspective. Like you have to wait until
You
you.
gotta play Corellian Slip V. New set, set 8 cancels the text of the shuttle.
Yeah, but he can
After
sense
you
it.
like wipe
You
it wipes
can
your
sense
entire
it.
fleet out, but still.
After
yeah. Yeah, it's 5 power on its own.
And what would have happened? She canceled it. They'd drawn 1 less Destiny.
Right. Yeah, 1 less Destiny.
He
and it's not
drew
immune
zero.
though. So
Well, yeah, but he has
Yeah,
no ability.
yes,
he
he
doesn't
can.
draw
Oh,
Destiny.
yeah,
In
I'm
this
just saying in
case,
other
yeah.
situations. Yeah.
Yeah, he Hujixed it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
that's
fine.
worse.
That's why he had the home one.
That's pretty well played on Tom's part, just in general, because like he saved. He had to save at least
5.
6 force, right?
3,
But
4,
5 force?
5, 6, no? 4 for the
I think
alternatives,
the-
1 for the one for the Hoojiks, and 1
It'll
for the,
be really interesting.
We're gonna order from Benico. Do you want to?
No, but are you going up to the room?
I just did. Would you want?
I need some more crown and some beers.
You can hike your ass up there.
I'm commentating. Serious?
You can keep
They
your
could-
seat warm.
I think they could use a break.
I get it.
Harps are commentating.
Yeah.
So
I'm
just
gonna-
remember what I said
I'm gonna-
earlier about when that Steve was going to start drinking and commentating. The commentating should get better the more I drink. So
What? Dude, we've been pretty insightful. I mean, we know the
we've
matchups
cracked
pretty well.
this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for Steve here anchoring us, we'd be nothing.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
It would be crickets.
That's what I'm saying.
This is a massively
Ask the
difficult
people.
I
am
So
Mr.
he's activating
Sensitivity.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not enough for home 1 now, right? Because he doesn't have
Park
hard set.
hurt. You're right.
And he had 2 4 saved. He might have 12 right now to just drop home 1.
But that's not even.
But even home
So
1
he's
isn't
gonna have-
like, he
he's
doesn't
gonna
have a way to
have-
protect it.
He's going to
It's-
have 13 force because he had 2 saved and he's got Walkling.
Okay, so he
I
can drop
still-
home 1 initiate battle. I'm
he only
guessing
had
he
one-
has
he only had one
5
save.
now in his hand.
Because he played Hoojiks,
Oh, you
which
wouldn't
cost him
drop
1.
home 1 in battle against that. There's no way.
No way.
Nope.
I think I'd draw my home 1 war room. What about you guys? Too soon? All right. Either way, I think he has to Hoojiks that battle.
He
right?
did. He did.
He
Oh, he
did,
did.
yeah.
No, I mean, even if he was dry like a decent Destiny 4
Oh,
or
yeah,
5,
he was
I-
down by 14.
So if he draws
Park
a
stuff.
4 plus 4.
It was
plus
just
4.
Destiny because I think their power's the same. So 5
Yeah.
to 5, and then he drew a
Your
5, and a
forfeit might have
6, and
covered
a
it,
3.
actually.
I think.
Yeah,
Or
having to
5,
burn
6,
the
and,
Hoojiks there is
Spader
rough.
Shuttle, too.
The interesting thing is, could you have not, out of nowhere,
13.
draw a Destiny,
Which
draw
Park
Power
is 4,
Destiny?
The ship's 4.
To
That's 8.
save
Would
it.
have been 5
Yeah, he might have
damage.
tied it down though.
Yeah, but if he senses the out of nowhere, that means the alternatives to fighting goes through. They're both just interrupts.
Yeah.
So would you not bait the sense by saying out of nowhere, he goes to sense that
Yeah, that's interesting.
the Hoojiks combo, and then you play alternatives to fighting and cancel the
Is
battle?
it a just action?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them are
Yeah,
just.
both of them are just.
So the shuttle. Do that really quick.
Yeah, I don't think you sense it because you're immune, right? So like your whole goal is you just want to
3.
kill
Correct.
the attrition.
3.
3, okay.
Yeah.
So he drew
Because it was the big
Yeah,
shuttle.
but then you still have Hoojiks.
5, 6.
Yeah, if he doesn't
Yeah.
tie it down.
Well, actually, you
So
wouldn't
he's down by
because you'd have to
14.
pay
6
2
damage.
because you have to play one
so
for
if
the
he
out
was
of
down
nowhere.
by-
But he
if
still had
had
2
drawn a
force, so he could have pulled it
that
off.
Put you down by 10, so you lose.
Yeah,
2.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the game it goes right. Yeah, I agree. I think he would let it go and use his and save his sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
He's still going to lose. He's still going to lose hard
The only-
stuff. To the
exactly,
attrition and
exactly.
stuff.
But the only difference that happens is the out of nowhere goes used, and you still have Hoojiks.
ready to call this yet?
No way. Can't do it anymore. Can't do it. I'm
No.
definitely rooting for Brian, though. I think I jinxed him last time, so I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, I don't think that's over yet. I mean, that was a
This
good.
this game?
That was a good punch, but
Oh, yeah. I mean, QMC is notorious for coming back from a deficit, so...
He's pretty set up now, though.
the documentation.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
adding
like-
Destiny,
it's
adding
like
Destiny
that-
would be...
yeah.
I feel like...
It's like that silent stunner. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to kind of call us. Start playing QMC.
Ascension Guns, nice. He wouldn't be able to Ascension Guns if he didn't put P59 down.
Ascension Guns is really good
So
if you
yes,
run like
Lot
Leia's
Dodd,
Blaster.
Yeah. I can
Edsel, and yep,
It's a...
or Toonback, yeah.
What was the score of the game, by the way?
14-3. Chiefs.
Chiefs are beating who?
Titans.
Titans.
Update on the playoff picture: 14-3. Titans
you see
over
that coming?
Chiefs?
Chiefs
win
over
it.
Titans.
Yep,
Yeah.
Chiefs
That-
are over the
That
Titans.
system is so difficult for even home one because he also has... Is it Toonbuck who adds to attrition?
Yep.
He's adding 3 now? 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Who's at the center?
Yeah, but the problem you bring
Toonbuck,
home one, you
Edsel,
limit with
what?
leadership.
So maybe
they
two.
they
It's
draw
plus two,
even
right?
if they draw a
I know,
5,
Edsel's
it's
got
an
ambition.
8. It's
Does
still
he?
immune to less than 10.
Yeah.
And then you have the power difference,
So he's... Yeah.
right? So you're power
Somebody got a
4 with one
concussion.
destiny. So say you
If
say
you want justice or
it's football
or
problem.
Yeah,
leadership.
yeah,
I'll say
well,
leadership.
so check it out.
Okay.
Even if
Yeah.
you draw a 6 and you get +2
That's big going
for
forward.
for
apparently.
the Senator,
Mhm.
you got 8, still less than 10. He probably plays the AO, so it's going to be, less than
Well,
12. But the power difference,
Ray
you're killing
against
cards with Dark Side.
P59.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah,
thing
they
to
all get
keep in mind, I'm not sure if anyone's talked about this yet, is Tom picked up the QMC deck like 2 days ago. He has 2 playtest games with it.
No,
Yeah, but he's
Tom
played
plays QMC
but
all
he
the
probably
time.
hasn't changed.
He hasn't
it
played it in like 2 years. He's just been doing the Watcher Step deck that people bring him every event.
You know the beautiful thing about QMC?
Yeah,
It
this is
hasn't
what I was
changed
expecting.
in 2 years.
Counter beat on P59.
He did a
He's gonna
lot
try to
of
do some
testing for
flow.
this event with Watcher Step and wasn't happy with it with the map matchup and decided to switch to QMC.
Anakin
Really?
and
He thought
Ray.
the map it was a tough matchup?
He's
Yeah,
got
he
4
couldn't win the
left.
map matchup.
With the Watcher Step?
Mhm.
What? Really? Can't you just play, like, Fist Fates?
It doesn't work on the
It's
site.
just so hard to keep ground.
The force ring bonus at that one
With
site
Watch Your
is on
Step?
the light side.
Yeah, it's on the light side of the card.
To keep ground against
Oh,
map.
you're right. It only
Just
cancels your opponents. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be a drain 3 at that 1/1 site
Yeah, you're right.
if you're flipped.
Yeah, but how does map stay in space?
You
With
just
their-
hold down Jakku.
They're mighty 2
No, it's
fucking
a 1. He
ships.
misses.
Yeah,
No, he
right.
does.
So,
Because they're mighty.
did Tom lose face?
Yeah, but even
Yeah,
at
Tom
even at
had,
Jakku, you can throw Chewie up on the ship.
Oh,
and
he
draw
did, yeah.
3 decimals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the kick in his opening hand.
Now
Is
this.
one dead?
No, it was just
Opens up.
overseer. He had a kick that fight. He tried alternatives and then.
So what do you?
Is that 0 saved?
Yeah. So you rebeat Anakin here with Maul, or if you get Maul and Dr. E against Solo and
Oh, you
the
have
other
a
guy
spy?
who's- No, he's
No,
good
he's
at
he's
2-1.
yeah.
That's GG right there.
He's probably got a path. He'll path Anakin into the
He
battle.
can't path.
He can't path Anakin in.
Oh, but
That's
actually,
the
after
Doc-
you hit somebody,
Document
you
is
can-
interior
but he
exterior.
can't. He doesn't have
No,
any
it's
force
not,
save.
not the Cloud City
Oh,
one.
it's only.
Did you have
He doesn't have force
the
save.
person
So
that
with
is-
first strike. So if
You would do it before he battles, if you
Okay.
could.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, but if you had Maul and
he's
Dr.
exterior.
E,
That's a true story.
Yeah, this is.
that's what he. That's
Not
He has,
Anakin.
Tom has nothing saved.
We from this angle, we don't know.
What's actually the mic card is in his hand?
The I think this is lost pile and his
Hand, force pile.
No, up above Tom's.
This
None of those
lost
are-
pile reserve, I think. This is his
shield.
shield.
See how big that shadow is? Oh,
Holy.
didn't realize I did that. Did I fuck that up?
Okay,
No, you're good.
Tom has force save, 3 or 4. It's
Oh,
just out of range of that.
Oh, okay.
Camera. Okay.
Okay.
He has how much saved?
3 or
3 or
4.
4.
He probably has 4 because so he can.
Because it's a trap.
It's a trap with first strike.
Oh, yeah.
You're right about playing inconsequential barriers or whatever the dark side does.
Still coming through.
Still
Oh,
coming
it's still
through.
come through, yeah.
It's a good card.
Or sack.
Again, immune to sense.
Whatever. details.
Not only that, they seem to be stacking up over there.
He can path Eller's Matic before battle, so he at least draws up out of this with Han.
What?
Oh, so you path Ellers away. That way, if he did.
Oh, what
Dr.
he's saying
E-
is you can't. Oh, Bastion's pointing out. I don't think you can path it. It's only interior sites. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
no, that's true.
Well, yeah,
So
but
there's no Anakin.
I thought the document was interior exterior. Oh, there we go.
yeah, he definitely go after that just because he can't do any inside stuff. I'm expecting it's a trap.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
It's got a lot of force.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They all deploy -1 because he has the
Except
system.
he has the system.
Tom is holding it's a trap. He also has home 1 in him.
Yeah.
But you know what he doesn't have?
Yeah.
2 hits of traps.
Yeah. You know the difference.
Tree one.
He's
He
Oh,
just
he
got
issued his gek.
It's for strikeout.
Yeah, first strike.
It's under the
Does
nose.
Brian have a lost?
Yeah, this is his lost pile right here. It's the Sonic.
That's the lost one.
Yep.
He is a trapped, and now he's fighting
Now-
Anakin,
now he has no lost
retrieving
pile.
another one. Does have
Okay.
has no lost pile. Swings,
Hits.
Hits.
no hoods.
DD.
He plays 2.
Oh!
Boy. 13.
Versus 5?
That's it's actually not that bad though.
So-
So it's 2 cards.
Yeah. Yeah,
Put
but
that out there.
I wonder how time that was.
yeah, the
I guess
engine.
it's just
That's
Anytime you see a 7, you
Yeah, 7s are just exciting.
more fun with hearing ooh.
We'll be quieter.
Fuck,
I
we
don't think we need to
will.
be.
Fuck, we will.
It's like really. It's very close because I heard him slapping his cards.
I don't
Did
think
Tom
no.
win the first one?
Yes.
Well, shit. Now he's about.
He has no lost piles.
Do you know who you have to play next round?
Yeah, Phil.
Phil?
Phil is.
He keeps
Another-
Maul there. I
another
think that's
Seattle
a
like.
bad
Yeah, but he
idea.
had like a.
Well, the place next to it's not
Top eight.
battleground, so he doesn't want to move.
Brian is looking strong.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
I'm his first tough
But
match,
if
yeah.
he plays Lando with
Who's
a
fucking
system, that can be a
That
blowout.
that battle was Vader,
Lando.
Anakin versus Anakin.
But what,
He's
what are
playing-
you gonna?
hey,
what's he gonna? He's
So
gonna
you-
forfeit Maul.
you
and
could-
what?
well, no, you can Lando.
I'll go
the
get beers,
system,
boys.
Cancel his tech, so he can't swing, and then you. Obviously, he's going to play another. He has to play another character. So if he has another character, that's
It's got to be.
Destiny versus Destiny, and then Overflow.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as bad.
This
as,
is why he
Yeah.
took the Gek back, because you can come down with Lando here. Not that I think you'd overflow him, but
Did he? He no escape the gig.
yeah. he took-
Oh, well, then there you go. It's
Then
definitely
it
stay
doesn't
there.
matter.
Then. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, he can first strike some, but he's not going to retrieve anything. Does he? Coward.
It's got secret plans, right?
I think it's secret plans and allegations.
Yeah. That's what it looks like to me too.
Sevens are exciting.
Just
You know.
So that's a picture before. I just commentators and I just don't have to say.
No, he doesn't play any. He doesn't play any political effects.
Thanks, Pisto.
Here's Lando. Pull Lobot or Yuck Skit. Typically something with Cloud City and lore.
Yeah. Lobot.
Yeah, he is pretty choked without that.
Oh yeah, it's really bad. Lobot. Yep, free Lobot. Lobot is nice. He's a 0-5.
I don't think Tom's getting back into space this game.
He's got home one.
Yeah, but it's cost so much.
He
Right, but he
must
can
not
save
have
like 5 force this turn. What did that cost him? 3?
right. He must not have a leadership because
Yeah.
if he doesn't
Well,
have
he
leadership, there's no
needs to.
point. Yeah,
Right.
Or he's worried about sense.
Because he doesn't want to sit there and just get initiated against every turn.
Yeah, I mean, if he drops home one and his rebel leadership gets sensed, that's the game. So that's probably why he's worried. Because once he loses that, there's no hope in getting space again. He can just constantly attack him or just sit somewhere. I
And
think he's
with
a
the
2-2
docking
with
bay out
leadership.
there, it's so good.
Yeah, I think he plays. I don't know. Some of these versions play the Cantina.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys are right. Senate does on this. What's that? 8 attrition. That's a lot.
unless they play guns.
Unless they play guns. You're right.
Yeah, we play tested it and I won with guns. It's scary though because it's like
What
you
X-Men
can
you
fish
play?
again. Luke and Wedge. And
So you
then-
just played Farm Boy Luke in space? Is that
Mhm.
okay?
The retrieval's
The
really,
retrieval's so
really
good.
helpful. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it just pushes QMC over the edge. You're like,
Yeah.
I get one back.
I mean with swings.
He
Brian-
can't swing because of Lando.
Yeah, Lando's
Yeah.
pays 1 to cancel attacks. Yeah.
Yep.
He loses Maul, but it looks like there's no overflow.
Oh, he took a lot of guys out though. Why did
He drew 8 attrition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he-
Yep.
5 plus.
Yep.
Right. So 2 guys went away. Then he had to go. So all he lost was Maul.
So we agree not looking. I'm not going to call a match because I've called
No, not
everyone
yet.
wrong, but agree that it's looking bad for
Oh
Tom.
yeah, he has 2 cards in the lost pile. Darth Vader and Darth Maul.
And can get one of them back.
Did
by
he first
initiating.
strike though? Did they do the first strike damage? I wasn't. paying
Yeah.
attention.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Oh, so there's
3
3 cards in the lost pile. I guess there could be more. I wasn't paying attention.
in the lost pile.
Yeah, because he could have just lost Maul last, so he can retrieve him on first strike.
Oh yeah, I don't think he did overflow because that's 2, 4, 8.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Why does Lando do that with any Vaders? He was Vader's bitch. He can't do it to Vader.
And it's exactly why you can't do it to Vader.
Yeah.
Cancel everybody's game text above Vader.
That's what Padme's for.
Right.
They're jumping on Scott. Apparently, he kicked Maul's ass in the movies.
Which side note, in terms of the new movies, where's Lando? why did they just?
Billy D. They
was
didn't
the
want to get
best.
Billy D.
He was the best. They didn't bring him back.
I don't think he was. You know how bad a shape Luke could lay on his head? Have you seen Billy D?
Oh, no.
He weighs like 340.
Holy! They could have made him like the new Jabba or something.
There you go. Ooh, that might not have gone over so well.
Maybe not. That's kind of mean. Sorry.
It's so you're playing with house money with that gick in your hand now too.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll just.
There's Sidious. Sidious is great.
Yeah, I've seen him in a lot of decks actually.
No, he doesn't care. Just
I'm immune too.
what are you gonna
so
do?
Like,
Cheap Sidious too, -1.
-1 is so good.
Losing Hark, man, it's rough.
That is true. That is true. If they had shown Lando at the casino,
Yeah. Oh, good point.
just slightly.
Well, no, it would have been 100 times less wasteful.
Guaranteed they wanted Lando to be the code breaker. Oh no, he wasn't a code breaker, was he?
Yeah.
He was like the suave code breaker they're supposed to find, you know.
There we go. Well, no, he could have just brought the people to Lobot. He could have been the code breaker.
Yeah. The slicer.
Brainiac. Bring
He
him over
deployed the
Brainiac
new
there.
Sidious.
Yeah, that's New Sidious. If someone initiates against him, he can immediately exclude, which is very helpful because he gets to do it before anyone does anything. So you can't cancel his game text with
Or
Lando.
Or swing.
Yeah,
You still get the first strike damage.
yeah, that's true. But I mean,
Well, there it
the
is.
battle still will go on because there has to be two characters there.
Yeah. The battle will go
Yeah, I am. I was salty. Should be Slicer. Every time I watch it, I'm like, it should be Slicer.
Is that Nara?
Who's
for the War Room?
Slicer?
That like the term in Star Wars. Is
yeah, that
Slicer.
is
That's
Nara.
Commander Nara.
Who's Slicer?
No, that's like the
Slicer's a
term
term
for like
for a hacker.
hacking in
Oh.
Star Wars.
Not code breaker.
They do say it once,
Oh.
though. They do say slice once.
I didn't know that. I don't think he can get back in because
He needs a leadership that goes through right here.
Yeah, but you know what I would do? I would grab an I have you now. Oh, if he puts Akbar out, which he better, then you just grab an I have you now, sense the leadership.
Right.
If you sense the leadership, it's all
There's
good.
Akbar.
Yeah,
It's
there's
all
Akbar,
about
that's
sensing
good.
the leadership.
That's Yoda. That's one that limits him now.
That is also a leadership that can't be sensed.
There it was.
Yeah, was just walking down the street.
There's some lines.
Do I have one line?
Yeah. Is that a dumb question? You definitely have
Charlie,
lines.
you motherfucker. No.
There's Spencer sensitivity that we know and love.
There you go. Hey, so do you have a can opener?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Skills. Mad skills.
We bring
Mad,
Color him impressed.
I am incredibly impressed.
mad skills.
You know what? I have one in my pocket, but I'm just going to leave it there and let you do it.
Might as well.
Harpster is currently taking the caps off.
See you in the chase.
You have
You
it?
want me? I'm good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Charlie might want to give his back.
That's all right.
Cheers.
Thanks, Harpster.
You are the
Yeah,
man.
no
Now
problem.
it's a pour.
Yep, not yet. Not yet. It will be.
Mine tastes a little better now. Thanks for that.
Oh, did he take back? Sorry, we were getting alcohol. Did he take back Yoda and put Hera down?
Yeah.
Oh, that is not the right play.
Well, he's now at 3 Destiny.
Whatever.
Well, if he runs
I don't
command
know.
He just
or leadership, sorry.
did
Yeah.
he
Kind of
just
Did he
I should've
not
paid
battle?
attention. He lost 2 cards, or he had Anakin or something. Oh, he drew 1 and 1 maybe for Destiny. No,
Oh, watch his conquest. Nope.
No battle.
Axmo.
Maximal. That's
No
nice.
battle.
No battle. Because Maul's still on top of the last
Axmo is going to give Conquest a bonus.
If he no, he's gonna have Pack of Sense, and it's gonna be.
Leadership.
Not if Conquest comes out, he's not packing leadership.
Does he run
I have
conquest
you
too?
now.
You know, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Destinies.
Oh, and he's drawing
No,
him.
it's-
He doesn't even have a leadership? 2, 3.
4 distance.
Yeah, that's game.
5.
Yeah, that's game.
5.
It has to be good.
That's game.
That's not
How
good
did you
either.
not see that coming down?
Oh my god.
And the same 0 again.
That's so bad. That's not the same. He drew the Home Alone.
Oh!
He drew it
Two.
sides.
He drew 2 sides.
Why does he have?
No, he.
Because he heralded one of them, I think.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
God.
What is that other side?
It doesn't matter.
That's the cancel force train site.
Well,
That's a Destiny of 4,
He
10,
runs 5 Cloud City sites.
15. Is that 20 Destiny?
Plus 3, plus 4, 3. No, 3.
yeah,
So.
the pulling back the Yoda was the big that cost him it.
And they cost. That's the whole ship.
Why would
Extend
you
the hand, Tom.
Why would you? Why
Yoda would have kept him in the game.
Yoda would have kept him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You put Yoda, and then you're immune to less than 10. So you
And
have
your
to.
power is up.
You like literally have to draw.
Right, and your power's already.
Your power's
it's
up
7.5.
there. You're immune, they're immune.
So
You have
so
powers.
he deployed Yoda, pulled it back, and put Hera.
Hera.
Era.
So
I told you the only play to do is put Yoda up in space, limit the
Yoda up
Destiny
in
thing.
space. He's
There's the
playing-
handshake.
There's a handshake.
That's
That's
it.
the game. So if he played,
Did they call it?
They
Yeah.
they called it.
Yeah.
All right.
And all he has to do is track like a 6, and it's a crack. If he puts another senator to the
Depends. He plays the AO. It's less than 12.
True.
The AO is amazing because of how many generals there are online side right now. Because you can run General Leia.
Well, you can't run her. But your AO doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, you could.
Oh yeah.
She's a minus.
You can path her into the 1-0.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. When you need it, turn it on and off. And you wouldn't even lose 2 force if she wasn't across from somebody.
All right, Brian
To
Mishke
be
looks
honest-
like he is advancing.
Yeah. He's going to play Phil.
That's cool.
No, Werfs is playing
I
Phil,
think-
I thought.
Yeah, them huge beat down in space. He's
so,
like
why don't I check the interwebs and see what the
We should get the
Brian got the
here.
match?
Yeah.
Brian got it. Yeah. I think evac control is criminally underrated.
Oh, he's
right
playing
now.
the winner of Dennis and Jared.
Evac control would have saved him.
Who?
You back control?
Dennis?